Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Revolution Gaming Podcast for August. Let's get everybody in here and get started, shall we? How's it going, guys? We are set to go. All right. So let's start with the joke game as we normally do. What do you got, guys?
Who's going first, I suppose?
Well, whoever wants to
Shall
go
I?
first.
Alright, I'll go first. We got Bean Wizard eviscerates the Gonklin.
Okay.
You heard me.
You know what? That was actually rather easy to find. I'm gonna put it out there.
Really?
Yeah, it
You
was
think?
actually.
Finally,
Really?
finally, a joke game that it's actually fucking easy to find for a change.
Well, I think there's a good reason for that.
And it uses mostly English words, except for the Gonklins. That's not English. That's gibberish, as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, it might be conflict for all you know.
Udon Ghoul, Dummy Dog, recover humanity's precious cherries. Buy, upgrade, and combine your beans.
Beans.
Two-player.
It's all about the beans, baby.
All about beans.
Love beans.
Score, massive combo kill. Double kill.
Me and the boys at 2 a.m.
Looking for
Takes the
beans.
fight directly to the gauntlets. Get ready to
More like me and the boys at 2 a.m. shooting beans at gauntlets.
Yeah, more or less. Pew pew pew. Kind of like a schmuck. but
The
not
world.
quite.
Yeah, I was gonna say the world's first twin stick anthill shooter.
Coming to Steam.
It's an interesting description, but I mean, I can't exactly say it's wrong.
No, 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 it's not. All
I
right.
don't recall hearing anything about another type of game of its type.
No, neither have I. Neither have I. Hey, how's it going? Let's maybe. All right. Who's
Hello.
next?
Catch chaos.
Cat Chaos?
Cat chaos. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Oh, so this is
Of
just having
course.
this is just having a cat.
Just being a cat.
I love the
Yo.
animation of the cat just rapidly knocking things off a shelf.
Wait, you guys never seen a cat do that?
Gotta give it lots of
Not
catnip
that
first.
fast,
Bean.
but I've definitely seen cats do that just because.
I especially love how
Cat.
the cat comes to like a full stop without
Yeah.
any wind down.
That is cute and
That's
crazy
great.
at the same time. All right.
I'd play that.
Yeah,
Me too.
see?
Mine.
All right, Murmich.
Dude Simulator. My apologies.
I saw this.
Okay, Dude Simulator. All right.
I saw this and decided it was not worth being my joke game. Apparently, it is for merch.
Yep.
My apologies.
Oh my god. What in the fuck am I looking at?
Exactly.
Oh my god!
Huh. This
Dude
sounds
with my
familiar.
car. Thank you so much for the
Dude,
resub, Mermaid.
Where's my car?
I think I might have seen this before.
Hey,
Maybe a
Richard. Hey,
demo,
Rafonso.
Much earlier version of the game. Hmm.
I mean, this is a very dude thing. It's a very dude
Yeah.
thing.
There's a lot of dude things going on in there.
Yeah, I could.
Maybe I saw Ryan playing. I don't remember.
I was gonna say there is multiple dude games. I saw there was Dude
There is.
3. Yeah, there's Dude 3 too. So there's multiple dudes in this Dude Simulator. So
Well, alright then.
all right, my joke game is simply called Too Many Balls.
Tim, you gotta stop. It's too many balls.
Too Many Balls is literally a game about too many balls.
You've got balls of steel.
Oh, no. You have to pick all of them up.
Yeah. And you get
One by
upgrades.
one.
Oh,
No, you get upgrades to help you pick up balls faster.
Oh, thank God.
Pick up groups of balls.
Yeah. There's too many balls. Please do something.
I was gonna say, you couldn't upgrade how many balls you could pick up at once.
Outsource your
That'd be
work.
very
Yeah.
tedious.
So it's a whole building full, like a whole area full
Oh
of
my
balls.
god.
I'm kind
I
of
lo-
surprised the game didn't put an or else at the end of.
Like I said,
Pick up
you
all the
start by
balls.
yourself, and you can hire companions to pick up your balls for you, and
My
Yeah,
do
they
whatever.
look like they would be very good at picking up balls.
Yeah, I mean, look, you got Megan, Brian, and Anna. I mean, she's a maid. I mean, of course she'll be good at picking up balls. That's fine. All right. So when it comes to review games this month, first I do want to mention one thing that I forgot to mention in prior months. I've been working on something behind the scenes for these guys as a little surprise for the month of October, because the month of October marks the 10-year anniversary of the podcast.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so the podcast
shit,
will have
really?
been active for 10 years as of
That's insane.
as of October. So
That's insane.
as a little surprise for these guys, I've decided to go around and restart discussions with a couple people that used to be involved in the podcast. And or around the podcast, I guess you would say. People of the
Mhm.
old days, the old guard. I've actually started reaching out to some of these people for the first time in a very long time and decided that it would be a good idea to make it like a guest episode. So instead of having a topic that month, we're going to have a couple guests from the very beginning come in and talk to us about their experience and what they've been up to since. Uh, you know, uh,
Oh.
obviously, Glav cannot come back because Glav,
Mhm.
sadly passed on. But we've had other guests and we've had other people in the podcast before. And I decided to, put my pride and make the past and reach out to some people and decided to be like, you know what? I want to make this a great event to celebrate 10 years of doing what I really love to do, which I love doing these podcasts. Sure. Are they a pain in the balls to schedule and put together? Absolutely.
Mhm.
But is
But it's a
actually
passion
yeah,
project, isn't it?
it's been a passion project since the beginning. I love talking about video games. I like, talking about indie games, talking about games that people normally don't see. So been a great experience for me to be able to show off all these games and have people be able to see things that they normally don't see. And it's been a great experience. And I've had a lot of fun meeting a lot of people. And honestly, it's kept the community tied together, even though, post COVID time, everybody's went back to their lives and people, now have fiancés. Congratulations, Mitch. And people,
Mhm.
have different things going on in their lives, but this still manages to keep us all together at least once a month. We all have things we have to do and we all have obligations, but it's nice that we can all to get together and discuss and have fun and do what we need to do at least once. The reception of Beast of Reincarnation hasn't been the best so far. Eh, I mean, look at they went from making Pokemon and then tried to make something else. What do you? It's a complete departure of. Do I have cam disabled? Yeah, I totally do.
Yes, yes, he does.
Yeah, I do. Do you really want to see me?
He's got reasons.
All right. You know what? Just for you guys, we'll re-enable it. I did have reasons, but it's fine. You guys can see me. Look at
He's like,
hi.
originally, I didn't wanna,
No,
but fine.
no, I'm in the process of getting some stands and stuff to make it so this wall isn't so bland behind me. And,
Ah.
and I have some new stuff that I got from Bandai Namco today in the mail that I even have more shit to put behind me. So that's gonna be fun. But that's why I had it
Mm.
disabled because I want to make it so this wall is just not like a beige, bland,
Yeah, one
blank.
color. Yeah,
Yeah,
bland. Yeah.
exactly. So I wanted there actually be shit behind me before I show it off again. But you know what? Since you brought it up, we'll do it. I don't care. All right, so let's talk about some games that we've been playing. I'm gonna leave mine till last. Um, as I feel like I can be pretty brief because most of the people that are here tonight have seen me play this game at one point or another. So I feel like it's better off to talk about the ones that you guys have been playing first because those are the ones that people don't see all the time. Because I'm not playing them on
enough.
the channel, except for Mecha Chameleon. I mean, we played that together.
Yes.
But what
Which
do you?
I feel like we should start off with.
Okay, you
A
want
great
to you want
segue.
to you want to start off with that first? Okay, we can
Yeah, it's
start.
a good segue.
All right, we work on those after a while. All right.
We
So,
had fun.
yes, we had fun. Review done. Got it.
It's almost like it's really popular right now for a reason.
Yeah, it's very, very popular.
I mean, hide and seek with painting, like, it almost feels kind of an obviously good idea.
Right?
That, like, I know, like, there has been some other ones that have, like done mini games that, like this, I think it was, like, it used to be, like, a Fortnite mini game or something,
Yep. I remember
or
that from my
Roblox
kid.
or something. And the two devs who made this just decided, hey, let's just make it a standalone. And people found it and thought, hey, this is fun. And then spread it. And then
You know,
spread it.
Because
And then
hey,
spread it.
this is fun.
you know what the thing is like YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers just tend to play the same shit, right? But I have seen a
Yeah.
few, and I have to give credit to them that like Among Us it blew up because of YouTubers because people
Mhm.
found it.
Yeah.
Totally.
Mecha Chameleon, like said it was made by a team of 2 people, right? Like
Yeah.
unless somebody literally went out and found this shit, no one would even know about it. Because look how many games that we see that are really good every month, and no one knows they exist. So I have to give credit to YouTubers and streamers for taking the initiative on something that people don't know and giving people access to it and letting them know that hey, this is awesome, you should try it, and everyone actually going out and doing it. So the crazy thing is like a game like this for its what $5 has 39,000 positive reviews, which is insane when you think about it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's definitely a testament to word of mouth because
Mhm.
was this game like heavily promoted beforehand? Absolutely not.
Nope.
None of us knew it. None of us picked it as one of our picks of the month or anything. It was
Nope.
just
Nope.
something that just popped out of nowhere. But that's what's awesome about it. So why don't you guys tell me what you like about it? Because I mean, it's pretty obvious for me, right? Like it's a
Yeah.
great idea of hide and seek, which is an awesome idea in games anyway. And then you add painting to it and add it so because you can change the size of your avatar and everything. It
Yeah.
makes it
And
so
they've
like
added more poses
yeah,
since
so
we've played.
yeah, and it's a really cool idea. So, I mean, these guys can go into more detail because they played more of it than me, but like for my time with the game personally,
I
it
think we
I've played
did.
any more of it than you. No,
really
we
you
all
haven't
played the
played
same amount of time. No,
really?
I've
We've
seen
been playing
people.
another game, but no, I've definitely watched a lot of people play this. But I love the fact that the only way that, like, you either win or lose in this game is just how good of a spot you pick slash how well you paint it
And perception.
and perception.
That's what I like is that it's like obviously prop hunt isn't new. Hide and seek with prop hunt isn't new.
Yeah.
And that's got its own kind of mental gymnastics about figuring out, okay, what am I going to be? Where am I going to hide? How do I make sure nobody finds me or figures out that that's me? This has like that layer of like finding the best spot, but then also finding the best spot that you can physically paint yourself into. Because
Or
if you find a really good spot that you can't paint, it ain't gonna help.
or in my
Yep.
case, the best spot where you can just cram your body into and just hope for
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
fact
like
you
that.
freaking managed
That
to win
last
that
one
because
you
we're
had, yeah.
hidden in a freaking middle of the freaking cement
Yeah.
cement
Yeah, like
things.
see, so the game has this interesting feature for people who don't know. Like, you're not supposed to be able to cram yourself into certain positions because the game will be like, that's not fair, basically.
People
Eh,
can't see you
you-
physically
yeah.
there because you don't have your hitbox is like obscured enough.
Yeah. So if you change poses enough times, you can just cram yourself into certain situations and then just paint yourself whatever color you need to be painted. And I know
Usually black.
and I know it's a little unfair, but I mean, for somebody who was first starting to play the game, I was like, well, how can I break it to my advantage? And yeah, it worked out pretty well.
There's a lot you could do. I believe recently that they've added the ability to like change. Basically, you can like add an emissive to your color, so you can actually like paint
Oh,
lights
yeah.
or
So,
make yourself like a light.
You can make yourself look like a light now,
Oh Jesus!
Mm.
But
which
No,
I think is
that's-
hilarious.
But I love success stories like this. I really do.
Always.
So.
Yeah.
What's really great is when a project is like just creative enough with mostly passion, and people always resonate with that. Like, you will
Yeah.
not find any stories of like the greedy guys being this successful for that reason. There's a reason,
Exactly.
obviously.
And if it was by greedy guys, they would be pricing it way higher than what it currently is.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I
The
imagine.
fact that they,
Oh.
what was it, like $5?
Yeah, I imagine the workshop is pretty good too.
That
Oh,
is also
Workshop
brilliant, is adding
flooded
Workshop.
now.
No, they're very greedy.
Workshop support?
It's $6. They're very greedy. Yeah, I know.
That changes everything.
Yep, that negative review too expensive. But yeah, I think overall, I think it's a great game. Like I'm not gonna
Yeah.
give it a score because we've only played it for what, an hour and a half. But it's a great example of an indie coming out of nowhere. It's a great success story, and I enjoyed my time with it, even though we definitely need to play more of it on the channel.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now talking about something completely different for these guys, let's let them talk about Pal World.
Yes, the game that Ray, Jen, and I have been spending a lot of
Go-
time playing.
Go ahead, because I've only installed 1.0. I haven't played any of it yet, so go ahead.
Well, we've gotten quite a bit farther than we ever had before. Obviously, the game is very fun to play. It's Pokemon with guns meets Ark. They've been in development and early access for quite a while, and now we get to experience like a short, albeit a short story, an actual story to the game. You've got your little lore excerpts here and there around the map. You've got new bosses. They added watchtowers that make it so it unlocks pretty much the whole map, aside from like any of the teleport points or what the bosses are. But just not having to spend time traversing to every single part of the map to unlock it is really nice.
By unlock, he's meaning the visual
Like
map.
Fog of War.
Like, you can.
How's it going, Altison, and how's it going, Omega? I don't want to forget to say hi to you guys.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody already knows about Pal World. We've all heard about it. And
Yep.
I wouldn't say a huge amount has changed since pre 1.0. They did make some changes to breeding mechanics to make them a little more balanced. And there's a whole lot more, like Hermit said, story content. They added a lot of quests and side quests. Like, there's a ton of NPCs you can find that'll just ask you for stuff or to go do things, which is fun. Despite them having the collaboration content, I had never gone to experience any of that. So they've got the Terraria collaboration content. They've got Ultra Kill collaboration content.
Which is crazy to think about.
Right. Well,
I know.
I mean, it's also fitting at the same time. Like both Ultra. What do they have in common? They both have guns. They both
Yeah.
have dating sims.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Exactly.
You're
They
not
both
wrong.
have sliding.
Yeah, they do.
Wait, Overkill is a dating sim?
I think there's a part in Ultra Kill, I think, that turns it into a
I
dating sim
don't
temporarily.
know about that. I haven't played that much of Overkill, but I have not encountered anything like that. Maybe it does.
But
I don't know.
honestly, it's been a blast. It's nice that they added quite a few more building options. They've added a ton more pals. Like, there's just so much to do, and like so many different passives with so many different pals that you can make different teams with. Like, it's just really, really fun.
That's actually probably one of my favorite things they did. Is a lot of pals you used to have to like craft an piece of equipment to make use of their like unique ability. Like for the fox, the fire fox, that you get early on, you have to make a harness so you can hold it like a flamethrower. But a lot of other pals don't require that now, especially if they don't like saddles are still there. But if you don't normally have to like physically interact with the pal, it doesn't require a saddle.
Yeah.
Really
So,
convenient.
for instance, for instance, like all the glider pals no longer require a harness to use them as a glider, because they basically just buff your glider now instead of become your glider.
Yeah. Well, thanks Nintendo. Yeah, they
Yeah.
put a kibosh on that. You can't use the pals as a glider anymore.
No.
But like it's
That's
still like,
bullshit.
despite all the limitations that Nintendo decided to inflict on this game, the devs have definitely have a sense of humor and have done a good job with like working around with all this
Totally,
stuff.
and that's the thing too. Is like I'm sure Nintendo was always hoping that any of their attacks would just end it entirely, but a lot of the minor stuff the devs just worked around because you can.
Yeah, easily.
Should
But
Nintendo have a patent for using a creature character in an open world
No.
setting as a glider? No, but
No,
we can work around that.
scummy is what it is. It limits creativity.
But I find it hilarious that there's a lot of NPCs in this game that like you might not really come across during your playthrough, but there's a couple ones that are definitely either jabs at Nintendo and or just are straight up funny characters. Like there's the Isekai character that gives you pizza.
Okay. I didn't find him yet again. I don't know if he's still there. They might
I
have
do know
moved
that
him.
there is a Master Roshi
That doesn't
from
surprise
Dragon
me.
Ball. Like
What
there
fun
is
fact.
one in the game. But no, the game's hilarious, the game's fun. It's definitely worth picking up and playing, especially if you like survival creature captures. I mean,
If you like
just
survival and you like Pokemon, this is the game you've been waiting for. Because Nintendo won't make this game.
No, of course they won't. Because then it would prove a point.
It would prove a point, and it would be too expensive. Like there's no way they would be willing to put that much money into a game.
No, not a Pokemon game. Come on.
No.
We saw that. Here's what I would ask, right? You know, you guys played both like the beginning of early access and now, right? How much of improvement have you seen over time?
significantly.
Okay, no, that's
I
the
would
biggest-
say the core loop hasn't changed, but the core loop was already pretty good to begin with. It's
Yeah.
mostly been a lot of refinement and just adding content, and that's been great. Like I said, there's a few things they improved significantly on, like the PAL passives. The breeding has been improved a lot.
They changed the way dungeons work. There's fishing.
There's fishing, right? Fishing was a big change. And yeah, everything just looks better now. There's a few PAL appearances that used to look kind of similar to Pokemon, and people were kind of about that, and they've changed some of those,
Yeah,
and they
they
don't
changed it to make it so
they don't look
it is
at all
a lot
like
more
Pokemon
different.
anymore.
Well, that works out in their favor.
Totally.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, so what was the next one you guys wanted? Meowgic?
Meowchick.
Yeah, Ray and
yes.
Silver got to play that,
Okay.
as well as Jen. I unfortunately was busy and missed it.
Yep. Jen found this and really wanted to play it. So
Tell us about it.
you are wizard cats, and you use voice recognition to cast spells. You have to
What
go
was that
find
other
things.
game that was like that we saw a couple months ago?
Yap Yap.
Yap Yap.
Yap
Yeah,
Yap.
that's except this is Yap Yap with cats.
Yeah.
You can also change the words you need to say to cast a spell, as you can see here.
However,
To anything that the voice recognition can recognize, really.
however,
Yeah.
voice recognition needs a ton of fucking work. It would not pick up anything I would say.
It apparently did not understand British accents, or at least Silver's British accent.
My accent is too strong, which is a point where it literally would not pick up any of what I would say. It very rarely, in fact, so rarely it becomes literally unplayable.
Do you
Well,
think it
not
has?
entirely unplayable, because technically you can cast spells without the voice recognition. It's just really janky.
Music, not to be confused with mugenics. Exactly.
Exactly.
Meowjic.
Do you think it has something to do with the fact you're playing on the Steam Deck, maybe?
Maybe, but that shouldn't be a reason, because Phasmo works just fine with voice recognition.
And it's
Repo
labeled
works
as
just
playable.
fine. Sketchies works just fine using in-game VC.
Okay,
However,
but those are just in-game VC. Some of those are just.
There
in-game
was
VC.
that other game that we played, that horror game that we didn't get to play with Mermitch.
Oh, was the one on the
yeah,
train? You have to
yeah,
use.
No one played.
we were
I
doing
played the one-
rituals to like exercise a ghost and avoid
Oh no, that one.
dolls and
Yeah.
demons.
I
That one
remember what
also
you're talking
didn't
about.
work with voice recognition for me.
It could just be
But
this.
that game with the
software.
train, that worked for voice recognition for me. Oh yes, it worked just fine, despite the issues we had with that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the
So
things
yeah,
we had to say were
it's not
pretty funny.
exclusive. The issue isn't exclusive to Meowjic, because there are other games that I've had issues with voice recognition, but there are others that I've had completely fine experiences, no issues, period, with voice recognition.
That's fair.
So I'm like,
How
what the
much-
fuck?
How much of this game have you guys played?
Couple hours.
A
Was it
few
couple
hours. We've
hours?
gotten 3 of the relics back, which I think there's 4 relics. so
I
it's
missed the
3
second
done.
one because I got DC'd at the
You got to
very
see
end of it,
right at the end when we were about to turn it in.
and I got so pissed off. What's funnier though is that you can rejoin a
Yeah, right.
lobby, but you won't be in the level, but you can
Ooh.
still hear your friends, which is
Yeah,
weird.
you'll be in the hub.
Very
which,
weird.
Which is an interesting choice.
But not, yeah, I would have preferred if they just let us rejoin and then, get back into it. But I guess some games can't do that, or they just don't want that to happen. Because again,
Hard to say.
I'd like to point out that Jump Space does that now, so why can't this? Anyway,
Coding
Yeah.
probably. There's a lot
But-
of different spells you could unlock.
tons of spells, holy shit.
Like
But
a lot of them are also just change somebody's hat.
the hats. Yeah, and there are a lot of
Which is
cool
funny.
hats, especially a top hat. There's a top hat, there's a Binding helmet, there's a Viking helmet, there's all sorts
Santa
of
hat.
hats, yeah, that we haven't discovered. There's more, there's so many more spells.
Somber
But
Rose.
the
Couple of hats.
the problem is that because they act as spells, they can really clog up your spell list, and you can't alter the order of which the spells are in, which would help tremendously, because you could have one page for damage spells, one page for utility, and so on and so on. That would be such a huge bloody help. But alas, the more spells you get, the more you have to be concerned about the spell list getting clogged up with all the other spells, especially the cosmetic ones. And I'm like, that's one annoying thing. Oh, and the other thing is that while yes, your bought spells are retained if you like quit and then come back into a run, you have to recreate your entire spell list except for the first 5 spells you start with. You always start with the first 5. If I recall correctly, it's 5.
I believe so.
Which, the more spells you get, the more tedious that can bloody be. Holy crap, is it tedious? Because you have to grab the scroll, cast the spell, and then it adds it to your spell list. You have to do that over and over and over again for every spell you get. And again, the larger your spell list, the more annoying that will be, because you have to do that every time you want to get on with a run. And I don't know if the host maintains all the spell purchases or not. We
No,
haven't
no, I'm
tried
pretty
with
I'm
it
pretty sure
before.
you don't.
So what do you think is an overall score for this?
Hmm.
When the mechanics are
Tough
working
one.
right and everything goes as working smoothly, I think it's a fun idea that isn't it's not a long experience, but you can enjoy it with friends.
Oh,
And
each run could be like an
and
I
and
think
hour
it's
there's
long, maybe even
and
longer.
it's
I
like
believe
$8, so we're not expecting like a
There's a
grand epic.
there's a lot of platforming, but the movement can be a bit janky, and latency can be a fucking bitch for platforming, especially when it's precision platforming.
well, to be fair,
It
part of the
doesn't work very
platforming
well.
is also expecting your friends to pick you up with their spell and move you
Yes,
if
there
need
there
be.
is a great spell that can be utilized for that.
Yeah,
However, it
they
has its
call it
range
fly.
limitations.
It doesn't
Yeah,
fly. It
it
makes
has
something
range
else fly.
limitations.
Yeah.
You can also toss your allies if you're good enough, but via Steam Deck controls, it's not easy to
Oh,
utilize
that
that
I
kind
have to
of
admit that was
thing.
fun
So,
because it is a physics based in some sense. If you release this fly spell at the right time while you've got built up a bunch of momentum, you can throw your friends really far.
Great.
oh yeah,
We
I,
love
especially
can,
bro-
magically.
I remember
we
there
love
was a couple
breaking
times
things.
where I threw Silver and Jen and skipped an entire room because I just threw them all the way up to the top of the room, and then I
Like,
had to
yeah,
go
fuck
around and
those.
run through. I had to run the whole gauntlet myself just because nobody can throw me.
I mean,
Yeah,
the plan was solid until you had to see what you had to deal with afterwards.
It wasn't that
like
bad,
It was
but
all right. So you guys want to give
moving
this one a
platforms and precision
score? Since we didn't give either one of the other ones a score.
platform.
I'm gonna give it a
Well,
5, just because
I was
it's
gonna say,
got
yeah,
a good idea, but the execution
execution of some of the
is
mechanics.
it's a little
Oof.
janky here and there. And
Yeah.
obviously, in some instances, it seems like the voice recognition isn't perfect.
Fair.
Not that it probably ever could be, but I would be curious to know if they have a specific software they're using for it, and if it's uh, like something they put together, or if they could maybe like just use the same stuff that Phasmo uses, for instance. I don't know.
Yeah. It would depend on
Yeah,
like if it's like a proprietary software or something they're trying to make
Right.
in-house.
And maybe it's not worth them paying for a license for that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Hard to say.
that makes sense. How about you,
yeah,
Silver?
a 5 out of 10 sounds fair. I don't want to be too harsh since it's an indie game, but
And it's
I
cute.
gotta be. Yeah, and I stick to my morals. I stick to my guns. It's a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
Simply because of the numerous issues that I've personally encountered, but I guess that is because I'm playing on a Steam Deck. I can't really be helped.
Yeah.
You know,
But if they
for obvious
label
reasons.
they
But
label it playable, it should be playable. Right.
yes,
Exactly.
indeed.
All right, so I'm going to talk about my game real quick, which is The Adventures of Elliot. I've been playing it all month long on stream. I'm going to be playing it tomorrow because I'm still continuing my adventures to the game. Hey, do you like Octopath Traveler? Do you like games that are built like that in a 2.5D beautiful environment and great storytelling and great voice acting? Well, what happens if we took that and mixed it with Legends of Zelda? That's pretty much The Adventures of Elliot. Instead of being a turn-based RPG, this is a action RPG in the vein of, I would say, Secret of Mana, with a little bit of Legend of Zelda in the fact that it has like these puzzle-based tombs that you have to go through. It is not an entirely overly difficult game, at least for the 15 hours that I've played so far. But it is very, very good. It is a well-made game, a well-put-together game, and you can tell that it was made by some people that really had a great vision for what they're doing. And in a way, it's kind of an homage to old JRPGs like Chrono Trigger and A Secret of Mana again, because it has time travel mechanics in the game. You can pass between times literally on the fly with your map. So you don't have to go checkpoint, which cuts down on a lot of time. Like I said, the tombs and the dungeons in the game are very well done. And for people that like puzzles, right, you'd probably enjoy this as well. Every tomb has like a different mechanic based on what time period you're in. So it's basically to make a game while playing G66. What the fuck? No. So basically, I would say it has the modern day, which in their terms would be like late early 1900s, right? And then there's the Age of Magic, which you go back probably 100 years, and then the Age of a prehistoric age, and also the age after magic when magic has been ripped from the land and everything is destroyed. Uh, like I said, it is one of the most. The voice acting is absolutely great. The side characters you actually root for. Elliot himself is a character that really feels like somebody that is completely different from most of the protagonists in these types of games, where he's literally just like, I'm not the best dude, I'm just a really good dude. He's like, he helps run an orphanage that he grew up in. He's like a morally upstanding dude. But at the end of the day, he's like, I'm not the best of anything. I'm just going to try until I die. Like, that's what this protagonist is all about, which is very strange compared to most of them. That's like, I'm a great fighter, or in some cases, it's like, I'm a child and I know nothing. This is like the middle ground to that. Yeah, is $60 a lot for a video game? Absolutely. But if you're looking for something that is well put together, well voice acted, with great cutscenes, great stories, heartfelt emotion, actually, and great combat, yeah, I would highly recommend this game. I give it a 9 out of 10 so far. I've probably got, from my understanding, another 15 hours to go. And if you want to watch that, I start playing it again tomorrow. But yeah, I've enjoyed the fuck out of this game. And it was something that I just started playing because I had nothing else to play at the time. And I am so glad that I set aside the time to just commit to play this game, because I feel like I would have missed out on something excellent had I not. Huh.
Wow.
Yeah. And a glowing
Cool.
review from me, like a big surprise. But honestly, I went into this expecting not mediocrity, but like nothing as good as Octopath, because Octopath to me is like the hierarchy of JRPGs, modern JRPGs. And this game is literally just as good as those, just in a different combat style that probably more people would love. They could have named it the Legends Legacy of Octopath, and it probably would have sold 1 million more copies. But I'm glad they made it their own thing. All right. So I did not tell these guys what the topic this month was. I just
I
let
have
them...
another game before
Oh,
we
you
go to
have
the
another
topic.
game? Really? What do you have?
Yes, I have Dino Blade.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yep. Never mind. We gotta hear about Dino Blade.
Yes.
Okay. He was talking about this last month. We have to talk about Dino Blade. All right.
And it was
Anybody-
my pick of the month, by the way.
I
Oh
was
yeah.
going to say, if anybody was paying attention, that is his pick of the month, which we can segue
Yep.
into if you want. But
Yeah, we are
let's-
going to segue. We'll segue into that
I'm
and do
going
it
to
first.
preface this. I'm going to preface this with I suck at Souls-like games so much.
Okay.
Like I am absolutely terrible at them.
Counterpoint: everybody sucks at Souls-like games until they don't.
That being said, this game was made by, I think, just one guy who started out with just an animation of a dinosaur wielding a freaking sick sword. And it snowballed into him making more animations. And then his entire community pushing him to make a game about it. And from that came Dino Blade. Now, it feels good to play. Like, this is a very well-made game. I had a lot of fun playing it, even if I only played it for about an hour. But the really cool part is each time you beat a boss, you can select one of the bosses that you beat as an ultimate, essentially. There's different types of abilities you can also play. You have to balance stamina, your health, and your basically magic, which allows you to use your ultimate and like other like abilities. Like there's a dash, there's a parry mechanic that's like an extra one. There is parrying. You've got like this really strong attack that shoots out a freaking wave that targets one enemy. You could do light attacks, heavy attacks, roll. Like the dev did so much to make this game feel good to play, and I feel like he smashed it.
That's crazy though. That has very positive reviews. I'm gonna be real with you. When you initially showed me this game, I was like, "It's gonna be a meme game," kind of like Data said that.
It looked like a joke game.
Yeah,
It looks a
And-
little bit like a joke
And it
game.
sounds
just
like a joke
because
game.
but you know
like-
what? It's got very positive reviews, so I'm gonna.
It's fun. I will say it. It's very fun, especially if you're good at Souls likes, which of course nobody's good at Souls likes. But if anybody
Nobody here
likes
is.
playing, yeah, if anybody likes playing Souls like games, I know a friend that I am probably going to send him the link to this after this, because he is very much a Souls like fan. This game just feels good to play.
That's it. I'm sending this game to my daughter's boyfriend. he bragged to me that he's really good at Elden Ring. We'll have him try it with
Whoa.
me.
Send him Dino Blade.
Yeah, we'll send him Dino Blade.
But no, like
It's like, beat this game
the-
before you
the
can marry my
third
daughter.
boss is
Yeah,
a freaking
exactly.
T-Rex. Like you get it has a decent tutorial too, teaching you like the mechanics and everything. But what's really fun though is you've got the tutorial boss, which is basically like just a normal enemy. But then you've got a like I forget what type of dinosaur it is, but it's like a T-Rex that has a kind of like a scythe in its mouth as the
Mhm.
first boss, I think. You've got another T-Rex as the second one. Well, they all look they're carnivores. I can't remember the specific names of them.
Yeah, they all eat meat.
Yeah.
Carnivorous dinosaurs, they all look very
Yeah,
similar.
large carnivorous dinosaur, but the second one has an axe that it chases you down with, and then the third boss is where I got a little bit stuck just because I'm bad at dodging and parrying. That had a Tyrannosaurus Rex that is on the screen right now that uses an Ankylosaurus as a freaking weapon. And then after dealing enough damage, uses a freaking huge double-sided blade that it will literally throw at you as you have to dodge it. And the
Yikes.
game does a good job of showing what attacks are dodgeable.
Telegraphing.
Yeah, telegraphing what attacks are dodgeable and which ones are not, or sorry, parryable and not. You can dodge any attack. It's just you have to be good timing on it. There are attacks that an enemy will glow red on, and those are ones that you cannot parry. Otherwise, any attack you can parry, and if you perfect parry, you get more stamina back.
So yeah, so it has like general good Souls-like mechanics.
Yeah, it's got good Souls-like mechanics. Like, if you are good at the fast-paced type of gameplay that most Souls-like do, you will love this game.
Now you almost got me wanting to play it.
It's a
Actually,
passion
surprisingly-
project from the developer, and that's
I
the
know,
best
that's
part.
what I'm saying. That's why it's like the game's only $18.
Game is a sucker for passion projects.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
I love passion projects,
and
and
how can you blame him?
I'm also like, I don't hate Souls-like games. Am I great at them? No, but I don't hate them either. I've beaten like probably 4 of them in the last 3 years, besides being like anti-Souls-like. So you know,
But yeah,
make-
not a meme game. This game
I could
honestly,
give,
It's,
I want
it's contender for Game of the Year, guys, clearly.
I could.
I'll give it. I think it is actually like released.
Yeah.
I'll give it like an 8 out of 10, just because like it's a really really good game. Like I just suck at it.
Fine, you convinced me. I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Fine, we'll add it to the wish list. There you go. You're getting it even before we start the other stuff.
I'll say at least the first two bosses are good enough to where somebody who is not great at the controls will at least make it to the second boss.
All right. So
Yeah.
with that being said, how about we talk about our games, our picks of the month last month, right? There's our
All
segue.
right. So everybody can see this is a very positive game with almost 2,000 views. It did not win though. Pick of the month. It got second place. Third place would be Silver. Moonlight Peaks was very positive with 1,434.
Oh, so they were all close.
However, surprise, surprise, Tim has claimed victory with a overwhelmingly positive Dench
Oh,
attack
gosh.
with 1,452 views.
But Dench Attack's fucking awesome.
I will also say that I am rescinding my game because the devs, despite not initially putting that they used AI in it, actually did and had to add it in later. And it has been review bombed to mostly negative. I'm not naming it either because I don't want to give them the attention. If you want to know what it was, you can check in the Discord.
Actually, I'm gonna check in the Discord afterwards because I forgot what it was, and if that's the case, that
Okay.
sucks. That
Yeah.
sucks, man. All right. So, congratulations to me. I'm not really gonna. We don't count points, so it really doesn't matter. I kind of listen. Some months you pick a game and you're like, I already know, like that I picked the right game.
I think we all kind of do.
But guess what? This month I'm gonna pick something that is completely out of the blue and probably lose because I don't like to pick the guaranteed winner. Believe me, let somebody else win. So
Fair enough.
with our topic this month, I'm gonna make it short and sweet, but I think it's a pretty relevant one. We talked about AI last month. And guess what? We still ran into a ton of AI games trying to do this.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Everything we said last month still applies to this month. Surprise,
yeah,
surprise.
and it's only going to get worse.
Eh.
So let's talk about the other thing that we deal with gaming a lot. What do you think is a good time for early access? Like, what do you think is a good time frame? Like, some games stay in early access for 6 years, some 6 months. In your mind, if you buy a game in early access, this is for everybody. I mean, anybody can chime in because it gives you extra giveaway chances if you talk more. If you buy a game in early access, what is an acceptable amount of time for it to stay there? I mean, I've done ones where it's been 8 years, like, and I've done ones where it's been 9 months, like, you know, 2 years. Okay, that's fair, Alfonso. I think that's a fair assessment. I think Power
Yeah,
World was
two.
like what
I was
3?
gonna say 1.5 to 2 years is a pretty decent time frame for something to be in early access.
Yeah, like
Like,
because you don't want to wait forever, right?
yeah, because like
Mhm.
your fan base will grow tired of it being in early access.
I would say that's kind of the case with Valheim. Um, Power World went way faster than their other game, which is still in early access.
Craftopia, yeah.
Yeah, Craftopia came out like what, a year and a half before Power World, and it's still in early access. I think 3 years max, depends on the content they offered at first. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think they should be upfront, like just like how they have to be upfront with AI. I think if a game comes into early access, they should have some realistic time frame of how long it's going to be there. Some people do that. Some people have a roadmap from the get-go saying by this time of this year, or at least give a year, right? They give a year about when they're going to be done. I just feel like the problem is sometimes they start early access so early that either A, it craters all positivity surrounding the game because it comes out too early and the game's bare bones.
And it's
Or
broken or
yeah,
it just does
or
not work.
or they get it working and it's so content bare that they have to spend 4 or 5 years building out the game. Like, I feel like there's a certain, like, checkpoint that the developers should reach before they, just dive into early access, right? I understand financially it's incentivized to go into early access so you can make money to continue development. I get that part. But I'm talking about if you're a bigger studio, which sometimes these ones are, or have a big publisher behind them. There's no reason that they should. Yeah, Zomboid is in early access since 2013. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the type of games I'm talking about. If you're in early access and like my kid was born when I bought the game and my kid's graduating college by the time it's done, that's a problem. you know, that'd be like them releasing GTA 6 in early access 10 years ago and the game's still not being out today. You know, I understand game development takes time and it takes money and whatever, but at the end of the day, you gotta give the customer what they paid for. It's like you don't want to make make an investment in a game now that you may be able to play in full 4 years from now, or the game will just be abandoned, which happens a lot.
Mm.
A lot of times games just never get finished. They just,
I've bitten that bullet a few times.
yeah, exactly. Like, what was that game you guys were talking about the other day? Uh, the one that you guys said you missed playing.
Oh, Anvil?
Anvil.
Yeah.
That's
Anvil.
another example, right? That game had all the potential in the world. We really enjoyed playing it. All of us enjoyed playing it. And
Mhm.
and like they had a publisher issue, and then it got picked up by another publisher, and then they finally released a update for it, and then they ported it to Switch, and then they just stopped doing anything with the game and just left it a shell. Hey, thank you so much for the
I don't think it
resub,
even
Bitter
works anymore,
Dan.
which is the sad part.
91 months, yeah, because it was an online only game.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is another one of those. Oh, let's kill
It's
physical media
sad
while we're at it.
because it was honestly really fun.
Yeah, you know what's funny is guess what's in Humble Choice this month?
What?
Gatekeeper.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Yeah, which
That's
is
a good one though.
yeah, that's a good one, and that's one that we've played recently. That's in Humble Choice this month.
Was there anything you wanted to say on this? Silver?
Yeah, Silver, I want to hear yours.
I
I
don't,
mean,
I don't
probably.
want to. I feel like I have a lot to say here, so I don't want to push you out. But
Not really much I can say, sadly, due to the fact that the Xbox version was also dropped.
Well, I was gonna say
Well, no.
Definitely had fun
one of the
playing it,
longest
and
one
I
of
really enjoyed it.
me and you had one of the longest ones in early access, which was that RPG game.
Starbound. Starbound
No,
over 10 years was in early access.
Secrets,
and 7 Days to Die.
Secrets of Grandia,
Secrets of
Grindia, yeah.
Yeah,
That was
Grandia,
like
yeah.
8.5.
Holy shit.
That was 8.5 years, and then
They
uh,
finally fucking released
Baldur's
it.
Gate 3 was
eventually.
in early access, right? For
Yep,
what,
but not
5?
that long. Same thing with Divinity Original Sin 2. That was also in early access, as well as Divinity Original Sin.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, no, Baldur's Gate was only in early access for like 2-3 years. 2 or 3 years.
that's a
But they actually
reasonable
added
amount.
substantial content patches every major update. So
Yeah, and I know a lot
that
of
one
people.
can be excused at this point in time. Because
One,
they actually listen to the community, improve
which is
things
smart
based on community's feedback. Yeah,
because the game ended
that's
up
what early
being
access is supposed to be
massively
for.
popular.
Involve the community to help build the game up to 1.0, and then the developers take it over from there, adding more content post-release.
Yeah.
Sounds simple, but for a lot of developers it's not. Especially when they have a publisher on their ass.
That's fair. I do have one more thing to add, and then I want Ray to go. I think a lot of people, I think Dan has said this explicitly in the past, that he tries to avoid buying games in early access. And I feel like that's a fair thing to say. There's a lot of them that go straight into early access, right? A lot of these games,
Totally understandable, yeah.
especially the one of the ones that we talk about every month. About half of them are going to early access at least. I understand that
Especially
position.
with what early access derived from Greenlight. If anyone remembers that.
Yeah, Steam
Yep.
Greenlight, yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah.
That was back in the Jim Sterling days. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time ago when you think about it. Um,
Oh yeah, indeed.
but no, I want to hear your thoughts, Ray. Please, please.
I mean, I don't know if I'll say a lot of like my opinion. I just some ideas to think about is like you've said, Tim. Obviously, I think a lot of devs do early access because they can't fund the game as is, and so they try and get the funding early. But I think a lot of my criteria for how long I think a game should be in early access depends on a lot of factors, like how frequently they're updating, how much content they have at launch, whether they have a good plan for what full release will be like. Because I think one of the main drawbacks to early access is a developer can easily get into a feature creep situation where they keep
Mhm.
adding new systems before they've finished the game, and it becomes kind of like a moving the goalpost before they get to it. And I think that's probably the biggest pitfall for early access is a good developer will decide exactly what they want the final product to be and make goals to reach that. And if they get ideas for content as they do it, make that a post-release objective. Uh, and I think, as you've said, the getting early access too early is very negative for a game's I don't know about sales per se, but PR, because even when they release well, like Valheim had a fantastic early access release. Like they made a lot of sales, and the game was very successful even at coming into early access. It's been going on for so long though. Like I've stopped playing Valheim for years now,
Yeah, same.
uh, and I know they're getting close to like their full release somewhat soon, but it's been so long that it's kind of like I've kind of played through it. I've been gotten my enjoyment out of it, if you will.
Yeah.
It's harder for me to jump back into it.
I mean,
Yeah, it's like me
when
with
that game first
Project
came out,
Zomboid.
I mean, no, this is a long time ago, but like
Mhm.
we had a server for the game.
Yep.
We were, I was paying monthly to make it so we could all have like a community server of it. But eventually you did everything the game had to offer because we did it right from the get-go.
Yep.
And the game's probably massively different now, but
Oh
if
yeah.
if I am gonna play it again, well, like Ray says, I'm gonna wait for 1.0 because why would I go back anytime before that? I want to wait till the game is feature complete. I could do everything the game has to offer, and everything is balanced, fixed, and ready to go. Especially if you're going to have a game where you're going to want to play with a lot of people and you're going to get that private server or you're going to get anything like that, is that
Totally.
you want it to be done, And that's what the problem with those expansive games like Valheim, right? Like, sure, they're gonna build all these different biomes, but even when they hit 1.0, it's definitely one of those things where they're still probably gonna have to get patched afterwards because things are gonna be broken at 1.0 because they're building the world to be so expansive. Anything where you're trying to just build an ocean of content just creates more things to break. Welcome to every Assassin's Creed game in the last 12 to 15 years. The more you make something large, the more you give it room to break. So I just feel like if you make a better game in a smaller environment, even something like that though, right? You could use weather mechanics to make up for biomes, or you could use a lot of different ways to make it so you don't have to make this giant map to be able to do that, right? But I feel like that's what they would think the community wants is that you have to have like distinct huge biomes for this, game that you're basically just going to build a fort in. I mean, we saw the stuff that Murmich built in the game. Holy crap.
Mhm.
Back when
Yeah,
Valheim came out, he built epic structures. So,
yeah, and I still have that thing because I rebuilt it block for block.
yeah, I mean, he built fucking full castles in that game. And when it does come out 1.0, I will spring for one because I want you guys to see what Murmich can do. because the majority of the stuff we did was playing offline. I didn't stream that much Valheim. So if when Valheim hits 1.0, I won't say if, it's definitely going to. But
Yeah.
when it does, I would pay for one because I want you to see the stuff that these guys can make in that type of game. I am not the
Now-
builder. I am not the builder. I am the gatherer, I guess you would say. I'll gather you
Is
He's the
whatever you
gatherer
want.
and the fighter.
Yeah, I'm the
Is this a
gatherer and the
bad
fighter.
time to mention that I was building a Japanese-style castle in Power World?
See, that he is the builder. We have a builder in the team. Yeah, like we have the planner, which is Ray. We have the builder, which is Murmich, and then we have the guy who just goes and hits everything, which is me. I will go
And
get
Silver,
you.
who does any of the above,
Yeah, he'll just do any of these.
depending on
Anything and
what he's
everything.
feeling like.
Oh, hey guys, you need me to go get something that's all the way on the other side of the map? I'll go get it as I fight enemies for like 12 hours to go get it for 'em. That's exactly what I do in video games. But yeah, I feel like overall to end this discussion, I feel like 3 years is a good like levity point for early access, depending on the scale of the project. Right? If you got a small ass indie game, it better not take you 3 years to finish it. But if you got something like Valheim or there's something expansive, either A, you should put that it's like we have no idea when we're going to finish this game. Or B, if you do, give people an idea. So that way, if they spend their money, they're not feeling like, well, this better be done in 9 months. No, be like, it'll be in early access for our estimation 2.5 years. At least let people know what they're getting themselves into before they do it. Because a lot of times it just says, we want to build a game alongside our community. We want to, which means nothing. Like, it's just telling you, like, hey, we'll probably take your feedback, maybe.
It's done when it's done.
Yeah,
Question
it's
mark?
done. Yeah, exactly. And that's how you build yourself like a star citizen, right? Like the feature creep, as Ray said. That's what Star Citizen is, right? Like
Mhm.
that is the ultimate feature creep. Where it's like, well, we were supposed to be done 10 years ago, but we had some more ideas and more money. So keep buying those ships and maybe you'll get the game by 2030. Maybe. At this point, I swear to God. I'm glad I never bought into any of that shit, to be fair, personally. All right.
Yeah, I agree. I think Data and Rafonso hit the nail on the head. 2 to 3 years is a good time frame. But the main ingredient is transparency, right? You've got to communicate.
Exactly. And a lot of these ones go radio silent and then pop a year later and be like, oh, it's still coming. Like, no.
Or, oh, hey, it's release. Aren't you not done with half the experience? It's releasing.
Yeah, just so we can say we finished early access, so we're not one of those games that dumped you.
Right.
All right. So let's talk about the games that are coming for the month of August. There's actually quite a few. If you guys want to check out, okay, I'll say this before and after. If you guys want to check out the Overflow show, technically it's already out because, I'm an idiot. But I will post the link afterwards. It's free to watch this month. So I want everybody to watch it and see what you can get if you decide to subscribe in the future. But this month it is free, and we talked about a lot because there was a lot of extra stuff this month.
There's a lot.
The overflow was overflowing. So if you want to check out all the games that we were talking about and hear our first pick of the month when it comes to the Overflow show, because we actually have a pick of the month over there now too. Yeah, just check it out. With that being said, we're going to go through the order, just how it is in notes so you guys know the order. Do you guys want me to read them or do you want to read them off to me? Because I don't want to take away your personal list here. So how about I'll just keep it up on the screen and you guys can tell me the name regardless.
Sure.
So Murmich,
Yeah,
you're
I
first,
usually go
Silver
from 10
second,
to
Okay.
1.
Ray third, me fourth.
My first game
Yeah,
is Crawler.
All right. And if you want to do it in the opposite order, Silver, like 10 to 1, like you said before, then
Yeah, I would rather do that, yeah.
okay. Well, then there you go. Oh, it's another VR game.
Crawler is a VR mech horde shooter.
Okay, I'm on board with that.
Okay, I have actually
fair.
played a game where you operate a mech in VR, and it is a very different experience.
Oh yes, it is.
There's a bit of bizarre depth perception to get used to. It's very bizarre. Like,
Mhm.
I can see myself in the mech, but I can also see outside of the mech cockpit. What the fuck is going on?
I like the art style they went
It's-
for with this.
I know, right?
Mm.
So it's like a group
Yeah, see, this
piloting.
this game feels more like you're actually in the seat, and there's not, there's not a huge depth perception. But the one I was playing had like it was like in an enclosed
Yeah.
cockpit, but you
Ah.
were
So
still
Silver, if-
riding the mech.
If you want to play this game, this would be fun to play together.
Yeah, it's a co-op one.
I need to get
I
myself
will
a
say
Steam
I
Deck.
like the movement in this because VR has always had a interesting relationship with movement, where either you have to like use a controller to do it or you're teleporting and stuff. It looks like the entire interior of the mech has like netting on the roof, and you're basically monkey barring all over the mech.
Oh, I'd
Yeah.
say that a ton of VR games have what I'd like to call smooth moving, where you use the analog sticks to move and turn, which is super handy if you are like me and you prefer to play seated. Because standing, no, I get jelly legs when I
Yeah.
play VR standing, so I
There's
prefer
also
to
like
sit
the
down and play.
teleporting type of moving around, but that
Yeah, I
does
hate that.
feel weird.
I hate that. I hate it.
That just feels
I
like you
never
didn't
liked it.
think hard enough to figure out how to make movement. look
No,
good.
it's because it's for those that have major motion sickness and want to play VR games. That's the main reason why teleporting exists in VR games. And I totally
It's
understand.
fine, I guess.
Not everybody can play VR without getting motion sickness like myself. Not everybody can.
But yeah,
And I'm
let's-
like, hey, dude, let the people play how they want to play. To be honest, don't force them to play in a way that they don't want to play the games. Let them
But it looks
do
like
that.
this game, the way
Otherwise
you
they
get
can't
around
enjoy it.
is just by grabbing the monkey bars on the top, so shouldn't
be
have too
weird.
much of a problem.
All right.
That'd be weird for me. I don't know if I would like that personally. I
Well,
like
hey,
think
being
it's
able
a-
to use
it's a
the
way
analog
to move
sticks. I'm
around.
very used
I think
to
it's
the more
unique at the very
arcade.
least.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't think I've ever played a VR game where you literally just raise your arms to move something or an object. No, I have not.
Yeah.
I
Is
have played a
your
lot of VR games. A
Silver?
lot of VR games.
Silver, is your first game just 1.0 of this game?
That's why I said I'm going from 10 to 1.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's why I'm leaving that till last because it's also my pick of the month.
Okay. I'm
Even
sorry.
though
I fucked up.
I own it on Xbox and I've been playing it for the last 5,
Okay. Well,
6 months,
read
7
your 10.
months.
Read your 10.
Yes, number 10, Echoes of Mistralia, if I'm getting that right.
There you go.
I hope I'm getting that right.
Yes, you are
I
because
should be.
I,
are.
Yeah.
I played this game for Coffee and Indie, so yes, you did.
I am sad I didn't know about this
Hey.
game because I remember getting the prequel in Humble way back
Ah.
when and enjoying it. I believe I even talked about it in the podcast.
Wait.
This is a sequel to Mages of Mistralia, is it not?
Oh,
Yeah.
is that so? Yeah, I've played Mages of Mistralia. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah, I did not know that. I just took one look at it. I was like, that looks familiar, but I like the look of it.
And with that, I think we can safely say
okay.
that this is getting a follow. You've got one, so
Yay! Look at that.
You know how long it's
Yay.
been since then? It's been about 2 or 3 years, maybe.
it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, because none of you really like the kind of games I play. To be fair.
We all have our own style of game, though.
Yeah, but it feels very like I'm the odd one out. That's what it feels like to me.
Oh, that's not the way.
Well,
to
I
Mainly
think
because
it's
Mainly
it's
because I
Silver.
pick the games that I'm interested in primarily.
Right.
Maybe that
It's
is
also
why.
that.
I also
like
do pick a lot of co-op
sometimes
games as well. But maybe there's
sometimes
too many
the rest of
it.
us will pick a game because I notice it's not on somebody's list and I think enjoy it. But that's mostly because I have a hard time finding enough games that I like to play too.
Oh yeah, of course. That's totally understandable.
All right, Ray, read yours before I finish.
Speaking of games that I like to play, we can start at the top. Cardstronaut.
Cardstronaut.
I wasn't forcing
Wow.
you. I could have erased it. I didn't finish typing.
No, I
it.
usually go to the top. I don't have my list in any order. It's usually just the order I find them. And I do
Yeah.
check because it is the August podcast. I do check games that have already come out, and this has been out for a while. It's like a fun little roguelike card battler with flamethrowers, ceiling mounted flamethrowers.
I mean, who doesn't want ceiling mounted flamethrowers?
I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
It looked like there was some very different strategic ideas about placing the flamethrowers and the enemies moving towards you slowly.
Now, for
Yeah, I like the
everybody,
look of it.
everybody out there, when you start seeing like the games, yes, I own a lot of games this month already. I don't know why that happened. I told myself I was not going to do that anymore, but a lot of good games came my way, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll play them. So I went from being like, I don't have any content I have to produce, that I'm like, I'm going to be doing coffee and indie for the next 3 months. All right. I'm not
Indie
lying.
happens, okay?
Yeah.
Indie happens.
I have no regrets on that one, honestly. Okay, my first one is Marvel Token Fighting Souls. So we have a new Marvel fighting game.
Hmm.
Capcom's not involved this time, I see.
No, it's Arc System Works and PlayStation Publishing.
Makes sense. They would have had to include PlayStation if they wanted Spider-Man, so...
Yep. I'm kind of surprised they don't have Capcom involved, but it still looks really good.
Maybe they're busy right now.
Maybe they probably should be making another Marvel vs. Capcom game, to be real, considering how popular Marvel is.
Looks good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Looks like Omega Waga tried the beta.
Yeah, speaking of betas, I can't wait to try the beta of Gears, the new Gears game. The open beta is next week. I'm excited.
Nice.
I just want to see how it plays. I don't even care about the multiplayer aspect of it. But yes, I love me some Marvel fighting games, so yes, that would be pretty crazy for me not to put that in there. So what's your next one, Merwin?
Deadliest Pigeon.
Of course it is.
This was almost my joke game.
I'll be honest, if Murmish didn't have this, I would have had it on
Oh my god,
my
you know
list.
what this reminds me of is like the squirrel that went around shooting everybody that came out a couple years ago.
What about the banana one?
Oh, fuck, what was the banana one? I love that game too. Yeah, I talk about too many games.
My friend Pedro.
Yeah, my friend
Yeah.
Pedro, that's it.
Yeah, I played
This
that.
is a bit like that, but it's a
Oh,
pigeon
squirrel,
with guns.
squirrel with a gun.
Oh, sorry, squirrel
was the
with a
other
gun.
Yeah, that's
There
it.
you go.
Yeah. But this pigeon basically goes on a John Wick style just murder spree.
Okay, that's just absurd, but
It's too good to be a
I
joke
know,
game,
I-
Herman.
I knew you would enjoy this, Silver, when I saw it. Like, this was
fucking hell.
definitely something I would have put on my list. Just because it's so ridiculous and so funny. You can
Yeah,
go
you
to
think
space.
I was gonna say, this is way too good to be a joke game.
I know,
Exactly.
that's
Pigeon-
why.
The pigeon better be British.
Oh my god. Well,
Just imagine.
if they decide to add voice acting, we'll make sure to nominate you, Silver. All
Pigeon
right,
with a gun, pigeon with a gun.
all right, Silver. You read off the next one, so I can't fuck it up.
Alright. The Skin Scalper. Yes, I know.
I
what a
love
frickin'
how the
name.
first one that came up with was the skin stapler.
Very closely related, as we might guess.
Both potentially horror games, I'd wager.
Yeah, I'm spelling
And
that.
if I'm
right.
wrong, well, I'd be bloody surprised. Especially with a name like the Skin Stapler.
It's not showing up, Silver.
Did I get the name wrong? I couldn't have. I wasn't tired or anything. It could.
It literally is the skin stapler.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
did they
okay.
change it perhaps?
My bad. My
No,
bad.
Every
No, I
no.
might have accidentally typed one fucking letter wrong.
No, that's funny though. It's like I was like, man, the first one that comes up Skin Stapler, and I was ended up being the right game.
Yeah. Okay, that is the game. Yeah.
is on the loose.
Yeah, very brutal horror game, of course.
And it has a
Slut
demo. Demo. There you go. There you go.
Worse
I
than
should really
those demos,
question
eh?
why this is
Oh, and I have
I
somebody
even
working on
added
a
it.
demo notification. It'll be done by next month.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Update.
Nice.
I had to literally pay somebody to
Finally.
do it.
Ah, you didn't have to pay for it. A lot of people do by
I
themselves.
want it done right.
Sorry.
I'll pay for somebody to do it, right?
Hey, if that's what you want to do, then sure.
Fair enough.
It was only 25 bucks. It's not that bad.
This city's
All right.
It's
That's
cheaper
bad.
than emotes, I'll tell you that much. My God.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Fair.
Look at that, man.
I talked to somebody about emotes. They want 250 bucks.
Just
Huh.
another day with
For how many?
Well,
Like,
hate this city.
yeah. Oh.
I
Okay,
mean, at least it's
12
more.
emotes?
It's more than 10.
I'm a partner now, Silver. I have 12 emotes left.
Fair enough.
Ah.
And I want
Yeah.
them to all be by the same person and have the same fee.
Shitter. What does that sound?
Yeah, that is understandable. Pretty sure that anyone that actually has emotes, they don't really want to have multiple artists because that would cost them an arm and a leg.
Exactly. Especially
Well, and they don't. They're not consistent. Some people like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the art styles were.
Style.
But we are gonna have a vote on which ones we're keeping, because some of them are just gonna become follower emotes.
Fair enough.
We're not getting rid of Senku.
Get excited.
Yeah, we can't get
Get
rid of that. I'm
excited.
sorry. That's now the Crowned is my #1 anime of all time. So, nope, not getting rid of that. All right, Ray, what's your next one?
Next one. Let's look at Cyberpunk Inquisitor.
Yes, Inquisitor. It always comes back to that fucking line. Anytime I hear the word Inquisitor or Inquisition.
Well, I can tell you right off the bat, it has a demo. There you go.
Indeed, it does.
Enter a dystopian cyberpunk world. In the world's first roguelike point
Oh, it's a murder mystery. Hell yeah,
Yes.
I'm down.
Every
Something
case
that
is
me and
randomly
Ray are
generated each
rather
time.
interested in.
What's
Talk to the witnesses, analyze the clues, and gather the evidence to solve the case.
Yeah, I like the look.
Using your
And you know
authority
me,
as an inquisitor,
mysteries and puzzles.
explore a living, breathing mega building, then question the
I don't-
suspects
I'm not gonna doubt you.
together.
It's not my job to doubt any one of your guys' game choices. Like, I don't care. Like, Silver says that he feels like the odd man out, dude. I like card games. Some people hate that shit. I get it.
New abilities.
And as you'll see with one of my choices this month, I like a game that no one else likes.
Mystery. You are both the judge and executioner. You are a cyberpunk inquisitor.
He said the thing. Okay. But no, if you see any of these and have a demo, please check them out. And please let us know if you like any of the games that you're seeing right now.
Yes, you're not just here to observe and listen. You should
Alright.
also
Get
be here to
involved.
interact.
All right, this is one
Yes.
I'm pretty pumped for because it's coming to Game Pass, which is Resonance, a Plague Tale Legacy.
Yeah, the third in the Plague Tale series.
Yeah, this is basically a side story in the same universe, but yeah, it's a lot more action-based than the first two.
Yeah,
There's more to this than you understand.
that's what I could tell from the trailer that I watched.
I've proven myself.
Have you? Have you really?
A sword keeps you alive. A dagger.
Listen, if they add action and keep the story as good as the first two Plague Tale games, I'll be hooked.
Look at this place. It's mad.
The final confrontation is about to begin!
Where are the others? Ezra's dead. Lenny. They're all dead. Move. But you couldn't have said, "Hey, Lenny." You know,
Honestly, this feels like more of a Tomb Raider game than anything else if you're watching the trailer.
Yeah, I kind of see
It
what you're
did,
saying.
didn't it?
But you know what? I love Tomb Raider, so I guess I'll probably like the game regardless. Right.
Damn.
All right. Burbage, you're back up. And we definitely know
So
that.
this is my pick of the month, and you don't even have to click on it because it's on the very top of the popular searches. It's Big Walk.
Yeah, I know. He's probably gonna win. You know that, guys.
Hello. Warehouse House.
I've been looking forward to this game for a while.
No, I'm actually thinking about buying the game. 100%.
I already bought it.
Yeah, I haven't yet, but I'm
It's a game about walking
considering it because
You and your friends walk
I
around
like
a
the
beautiful
different
world
ways that
and talk
they
to each
set
other.
you up to talk to
Talking
each
in
other.
Big
Like
Walk
there's
feels
literally
pretty
like
natural.
whiteboards you can
But
write to your
sometimes
friends with if you're far
communication
enough
can be
away and they
complicated.
can have binoculars and see you.
Like me, you get split up. Where are you?
Oh, that's cool.
And while you explore,
That's pretty neat
you
mechanic.
keep talking. using
That is different.
Walkie-talkies.
We're gonna try and get higher. Over.
Copy that.
All right, here's a question for everybody out there. Would you watch if we played this? Because I'll totally buy it and we'll play
Y'all
it.
better say yes.
Someone might accidentally drop their walkie-talkie off a cliff. Sorry. And all of a sudden, you'll have to improvise with other tools. Hello. Can you see us now?
Yeah, that was a
Your
threat
friends.
from Damage.
But how many friends?
Yeah. Good on you, Dad and Nick.
Just two
Yeah.
of you? Hello.
Say yeah,
or
or
three,
else.
Hi.
or four. Hello. Or if you really want, you can play with way more than that.
Yeah, you can play with a lot of people, which is crazy.
Sometimes
Yeah.
walk is a game about making a plan for what to do next.
Yeah, okay, it's just over there. If we head up this ridge and then down into that valley.
I'm glad they
we
went
get
with
to the beach you
something
saw
much
the
more
other day.
ambitious for
Maybe you
their
decide to head
next
up this
game, though.
ridge,
Because
down into
Untitled
that
Goose
valley,
Game
and get
was
to the beach you saw the other day.
adorable,
But on
to
your
be
way
fair.
there, you might come
But
across one of these
this is
funny
completely
this is
different.
also-
challenges
this is
that
very
also a little bit
adorable.
cute.
Yeah, this is adorable at the
challenges
same
that help
time,
make
just but
progress in the
way
game.
more ambitious
They will
and
make you work together in different ways. Like in this one,
like
you're
I'm
separated by
just
soundproof
wondering
walls.
how
You
expansive
need to
this
figure out new ways
exploration
to
is.
communicate without talking.
Not like it really matters
So you
because
do
it'll
the
probably just be
challenge,
fun
and you
regardless.
get this thing.
Ta-da!
It seems important.
So you keep heading towards the beach, and as you're walking, you see a train coming. It's headed in the right direction, so you all decide to run for it. And you catch up to it just in the nick of time. So everybody jumps aboard. Ah,
Except for you, who did not jump
Yep.
aboard.
Big Walk is a game where sometimes you'll end up on your own. And maybe you realize it's not so bad getting
Good,
lost in the
good. The
bush.
community agrees that this will be fun.
Okay,
Sometimes
okay,
it's nice
I'll
just to sit
buy
by
it.
a creek,
I'll buy it at the end of
Yay!
in the trees.
I'll buy it at the end of this week. Because there's no way to request anything for this game, so I didn't even bother.
And sometimes, after the sun goes down, you might start to feel a little bit scared.
So wait a second. I'll let you finish watching the trailer, because I may be wrong about something.
Big Walk is a game where you might need to form a search party and go looking for your lost friend in the dark.
Hey, you found me! Where did you go? Once you're back together, you get to hear about everything that happened while you were split up. Admittedly, a little bit scared.
And when you finally make it to the beach, you might pick some music that's just right for watching the sunrise together.
Well, never mind, guys. Okay, cool. I have to learn to check my email a lot more
So
often.
as much as Big Walk is a game
Oh,
about
why?
walking and talking,
Don't bother
it's
buying
also
it,
about exploring, getting lost and doing
Ray or
challenges,
Silver.
and
I'll have
sometimes
your keys.
not really doing anything at all.
Woo! Woo!
We love playing this game.
Uh-huh.
and we
I
hope you
forgot
will
to
too.
check.
Big Walk comes out
And,
August
yep.
4th.
If any of these interest you, feel
Goodbye.
free to let me know, and I'll send you the keys over immediately. Okay. Cool. I guess we're set, guys.
Yay! Ooh.
Always check your email, dude.
Dude,
Always.
I tell you all the time, I get too many fucking emails. I really do. All right.
That's what you get. For,
What? Yeah.
Many emails,
being
I
a
guess.
streamer. For being a streamer.
I know.
For
I wish
one.
there was a way to filter them. Though. All right.
Oof.
All right, Silver. What's your next one?
House. You might know us because of our
All
Goose
right.
Game.
No
We're here
knock.
today to show you around our new game.
All right. No knock.
Aye.
Oh, it's like a thief simulator type game?
Yes.
Pretty much.
I would dig it.
Complete with getting tased.
I mean, listen, one of those things doesn't happen without the other.
One of those things doesn't happen without the other.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. If you get tased, you're a shit thief. If you avoid getting tased, congratulations.
Dude, I got an email about that game in June. That's crazy. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm kind of mad at myself, man. For some reason, yeah, Cheesecake Developer is somebody I've dealt with before. The publisher, not the developer. But... this is a pretty interesting game, Silver. Like you said, you only like games that no one else likes. This looks pretty good, except you're grabbing a girl's ass in front of a cop. You can hide in the trash, bro. That's crazy. And then the dump dump truck shows up and throws you in the back, and you die. No, that actually looks pretty good, Silver.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to give you extra props to make you feel better about your choices. Correct?
It was surprising that we can find this much stuff amongst the garbage.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you know,
yeah. Believe me, I know.
shameless AI. It's annoying to have to filter the AI garbage, but.
All right, Ray.
I would like Steam to add a filter on their list of filters for AI, because I know it would kill like so many games just outright, but it would.
But that serves them right.
Yeah, but for people,
it serves them right
no,
for
but for-
utilizing AI when no one fucking wants it.
No,
Let's be blunt
but
here.
for people
Nobody
like
fucking
us
wants
who,
AI.
who are literally trying to go through this list every month, just that one extra thing we could check would definitely help, though. It would.
Yeah, but Ray is right. It would fucking kill so many indie games or even fucking medium.
I mean, to be fair, I don't even know if I want to call them indie games anymore, just because it's not an excuse.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, Ray.
It
What's your
shouldn't be
next
an
one?
excuse.
Hellslave 2, Judgment of the Archon.
Is this still? I thought I thought I gave this to somebody, but I guess I did not. I gave something to Silver, but I don't think it was this one.
No, it was Tormentum 2.
Oh, Tormentum 2. Okay.
I have not gotten around to it. I apologize.
It's okay. Take your time. I just want you guys to
It is
review them
new
when
though. It did come out pretty recently, so
yeah,
I've got time.
I
I'm
see what
enjoying these developers who are actively promoting that they don't use AI.
Yay!
Because yes, thank you. We support that.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That and this looks pretty good.
Fireball.
Pretty darn good.
It'd be better if it had cards, but I guess I can take it without cards.
Look, Tim, I didn't want you to get every game on my list. I had to give you a few that you had to be, conflicted on.
That's fair, man. That's fair. I can't want every game on my list either, so I don't make enough money.
We would
for
be
that.
financially ruined if that was the case.
Yeah.
Either that, or people would need to start subscribing a lot more to Patreon.
Yeah, a lot more. Holy crap, a lot more.
16
I love that at the beginning. No AI.
1,000 years of war. A world
All right,
that
my
ran
next
time
one
long
is
before
something
you
I
arrived.
never thought I would see.
16 Lord Stan.
A Star Wars XCOM style game. And
I mean,
yes.
I can understand why you say that, but at the same time, as soon as you see that it exists, it's like, well, duh, why wouldn't they make?
I know, but I
XCOM-style game
never
of Star
thought
Wars?
anybody would be smart enough to make it.
And also
That's
the thing
fair.
is also another thing with that is that why all these years later? Why not back in 2010 when XCOM or 2015, back when XCOM was becoming very popular?
Probably
Although that might have been.
Oh no! If this is really like XCOM 2, it's just a stormtrooper simulator.
Yeah, kind of.
Oi, 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 no, don't you fucking jinx it. What the hell did you... So you shouldn't have said that out loud. What you doing? You know the
99%
rules,
chance
man.
to hit, misses anyway.
Exactly.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He had to say it out loud, didn't he? He had to fucking say it out loud.
Cue the march, the Imperial March theme. It's like, oh, this is
But yeah,
So
yeah,
the-
put that in, but make it distorted.
So
It sounds
one,
like
one of
it's
the
not
main
meant-
things with this is the game's based around the Clone Wars.
Yep.
There's
So
no.
this is why the stormtroopers can't hit the broadside of armor.
Yeah, exactly. There's no. I guess there is no Jedi, quote unquote, in the game.
Fair.
But
Sounds
no,
reasonable.
you get to basically, just like in XCOM, you get to hire people to go into your squad. You can edit them, you can change their names to be the people that you want, just like XCOM. I'm just more worried about if it's going to be as challenging as XCOM.
That is the question.
Because if you make this game and it looks like this, and it is easier than fuck, so you can make it for a casual audience, I'm not going to like it. But if you make it where it has a gradual slope, right, then I will love it. Or even if you make it hard as balls, I'll probably still love it. But don't make
I
it
will
too-
say, just because of the community for XCOM will probably get involved in this, I guarantee you, no matter how hard it is, they will make mods that make it harder than mods.
Yeah.
Whether the devs condone mods or not, it will get modded to hell and back.
Damn right.
This is our XCOM 3. This is pretty much, we're probably never gonna get XCOM 3. So this is the XCOM 3 for me.
I mean, I feel like that's fair. It was what was the Chimera Squad was the last thing we got from
Yeah, and it wasn't
those
even very
devs,
good.
and but I mean, this feels kind of like the progression of XCOM 2 Chimera Squad. Then this would make sense because now you're fighting with aliens against aliens and robots and all that.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I'm excited, man. It's not a full $70 game either. It's a $50 game. So, and if you do have Game Pass Silver, you get 10 hours of a 10-hour trial if you have EA Play, which is
Yeah,
open to Game Pass off.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than nothing. It's not quite a demo, but
10 hours is pretty good. I mean,
if you're fast, 10 hours could be a lot of gameplay.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but not for a game with XCOM mechanics. Oh fuck no.
Fair,
No, that's
fair.
like
You'll
that's
spend
like
the
two
majority of that
that's
getting
two
through
missions.
maybe 2 or 3 missions. Yeah.
I was gonna say they're probably banking on that being most of the tutorial.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like you get done with the tutorial and it's like, all right, your 10 hours are up.
Yeah, very much so.
Like,
All right,
no, I won't
Mermit,
play
you're
more.
back up with number 4.
Tail Spinner. A game that I wish listed all the way back of August of last year.
Say, Mermich is lucky I let him look through this before taking off of Tim's list because I would have taken it otherwise.
Hey, Mermit, I want you to
But
look
I
at the
didn't want
bottom
to
of the
take all
screen.
the good things. Oh no.
Yeah, it's already in Tim's library and he's going to
Oh,
be playing
okay.
it.
I was worried it was going to be another coming soon issue.
No, it's I already own the game. There's gonna be a lot of those that you see though, because like I
That's
said,
fair.
I went ahead this month and was like, you know what? I'm gonna be proactive. Oh, so it's,
Since Smirch was doing his list last minute, I didn't want to take all the good games for him.
it's a deck builder. Of course I'm gonna fucking play
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, of course you're gonna play it.
And of course I'm gonna be offered it, to be fair.
Also true.
There is a benefit to doing coffee and indie though, because now like they can't classify me as one genre anymore, so that would just offer me everything. What don't you play? I don't know what I don't have. What I don't have. Yes, but Tailspinner looks like a great game.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The other month we kind of complained about all the Slay the Spire clones. This looks good. Like,
yeah, and
not just a straight ripoff. It looks like they've done.
Well,
their
it's
own
been in
spin on it.
development for over a year.
Yeah. All right, Silver, you're up next.
All right. Reconquista.
And look, I'm even waiting for you to say it before I start spelling it.
Yeah, because of Discord delay. There's always a vocal delay in Discord.
There you go. A dungeon boomer shooter. Who would have saw that coming? Hey, we all have our niches. Don't worry.
Well, I have a couple of niches.
That'd be like if
FMV games are actually one of my
If
niches.
Ray didn't have any minimalistic puzzler games, I would be very scared.
I mean, I was a little concerned because one of mine looked like it was gone, but then I just realized I spelled it wrong. So.
Yeah, we all did that at one point this month, I think.
Well, speaking of niches, there is apparently a sequel to a game that came out in 2020 that is supposed to come out this year. Fingers crossed.
There you go.
A game that I have requested you to play.
And his name is John Cena!
I don't even have chat up right now. Welcome, Cena Rocket, because you sent off the sound request. So how's it going, Cena? I'm sorry. Like even with the two screens, I would have to flip back and forth to see chat. You know, I'll stop and talk to chat for a minute. How's it going, guys? Be right back. Bathroom. No, you're not allowed to go. Skin stapler.
Yeah, piss on your pants.
Goat simulator. Nice, Dan. All right. The best. Yes, the last Marvel versus Capcom did fly. Infinite was not good. Procedural generation is not a problem. I'd rather have that than. RV there. What yet was fun, but man, Dan hated that game.
I can't blame him. It was a bit jank.
If EA loses the Star Wars rights sometime in the future, they can make this game, but with Mass Effect, I'd be down.
Ooh.
So Tim,
they would
so
never.
Jelly of Tim right now.
They're all in, and they're all in an AI, sadly.
I was driving it with,
and they're getting, yeah, sad face. Oh, I tell you what, Reconquista kind of reminds me of a mixture of Ziggurat, or Ziggurat, whatever it's called.
Ziggurat.
And Ziggurat, and what was the first person shooter? Magic. Because I'm getting some flashbacks.
Hello?
Oh, who did we lose?
I don't know.
What happened? Jamie's still present.
I think we're all still here. Tim's still on his stream.
Oh.
This is an issue. Still hear us on stream.
Ah. Well, that's
This is-
pretty bizarre.
Is he having a mic issue?
Uh-oh. Not again. It's been a while since he's had that kind of issue.
Bear with us, technical difficulties, all that.
Aye. Wonder what the play home.
At least it's certainly given Murmush time to be back from his bathroom break.
Yep. Did Tim unplug something?
We're not sure. He's figuring it out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! We got the frozen camera.
Issue technical. We have.
Okay.
Oh,
can
he's
you-
back.
There we
Fixing it.
go.
Yeah, what? That was
Fix it,
fucking
you did.
weird.
What happened?
I have no idea. The camera's frozen
Oh.
too now?
Joy.
Looks like it.
What in the fuck happened?
No clue. It was also
What's
sudden.
going on?
I hate that fucking song.
I know.
Oh.
Give me 1 second.
Right now.
Uno momento. I have no idea what happened.
Momento more.
Guess we're just giving a lot more, free advertising to Reconquista.
Yep.
Reconquista. Does it have a demo? That's what I don't remember if it does or not.
Can we fix the stream on the fly? Yes, we can. We did it.
Yay!
All right. Okay.
All right.
Disaster.
Oh, Tim went
fuck-
small again.
Disaster fucking averted. Jesus Christ. All right. We're back. We got everything
Okay,
fixed.
we'll edit it out and post.
Oh my god, I better. I
It's
better.
too bad this is live, yeah.
I
Oh,
fixed
it says demo out now, Silver. It does have a demo.
There you go.
Demo!
Yay.
Ah, okay.
Demo.
Okay. I got it.
Who doesn't like a
We're
demo?
good.
We're
Okay.
good.
All right.
Life is like a box
Back
of
to the list. What
demos.
was I doing? Okay.
Wait, is life like a box of demos?
All right. The Sinking City 2. Oh yeah, wait a sec. It's not even my turn.
Life is like a box of dominoes. Wait.
Ugh.
Whoops.
Okay. Now
Yes,
say
wrong,
yours.
Wrong person.
Say yours, Ray.
Oh, sorry. Of bricks and patterns.
There you go. It threw me off, guys. Don't worry. We'll still go to the sunken city, the sinking city afterwards. All right. Now that we're back under control.
So as you can see, it's like Tetris and like you're making a picture with colored blocks at the same time.
I love the developer's name is Hail to the Fun.
Yep.
Hail to the fun, baby.
They better have this music in the game or I'm going to be very disappointed.
I would hope so.
Dang straight.
All right. Okay. Now let's go
All right.
to the Sinking City 2. There you go.
Yay.
But yeah, okay, Silver, to answer your question, yes, there is a sequel coming out. It's coming out in 14 days.
Ooh. Bassoon.
So, for people that don't know, Frogwares are the people that made the Sherlock Holmes games for years.
It's over.
And this is their way of making a detective-style game in their own IP.
Hi.
So,
I
whereas
wish them all the best, considering they were screwed. by a
Deliciously
publisher.
gruesome. Interesting choice of descriptors.
Yeah, so whereas the first one was more of like a straight detective game with some shooting, they're going for more of like a Resident Evil style survival horror shooter type game this time, with still like the Lovecraftian detective story underneath it. I mean, who doesn't want to drive around on a boat in the middle of a survival horror situation? Didn't Leon teach us anything? Don't get in a boat.
You mean, well, Resident Evil did do that before Resident Evil 4, just so you know.
I know, but
It's called Resident Evil Dead Aim.
No, but Resident Evil 4 was my first indication of don't get in a boat.
Yeah.
The monster in the lake is
Resident
most
Evil.
definitely there, and it's most definitely
Oh,
not interested in being friends.
Yeah, exactly.
And let's see, the Revelations came out after Resident Evil 4, right?
Yes. it did.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So before this game, there was Resident Evil Revelations, then Resident Evil 4, then Dead Aim. Back in 2002. It was 2001. No, 2002. Because 2001 was Code Veronica.
All right, what's next, Murmich? Are you gonna play Game Thief this time?
No. Akatori.
There was a reason I said that.
Because that was also from Tim's list. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was saying. That was busting your job.
So technically, he is playing Game Thief.
This is definitely a Tim game, though.
Yeah, I played the demo of this on Copy and Indie. Yeah,
Yep.
this is definitely a Tim game. But a fantastic game in its own right as well.
Yeah.
It looks very good.
Mm-hmm. You'll love to see well put together games.
Always.
I'd love to see well put together games already in my library.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's really convenient, isn't it?
Yeah, my goal is to have at least 4 games for review next month, to be fair. Like,
I think you met your quota already, haven't you?
yeah, I am, no, it's just, like, I've been slacking off and only doing, like, 1 a month. I really gotta try and do better. Especially with the kid.
You got a busy life, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna say, but with the kids going back to school, it'll give me more time to actually do shit.
Oh, definitely.
For most people, the summertime is the easy time. For me, summertime is not the easy time. Anytime my kids are in school, that's my easy. But yes, if you like, basically this is a Souls-like 2D platformer. It is quite difficult, so please set your expectations properly. But it is a beautiful game, and it has fluid everything: combat, platforming, the whole nine. So, I don't know why I'm talking about your game, Murmich, but at least I'm justifying your pick.
Yeah.
All right, Silver, what's next?
Alright, next up is Quantum Hell.
Why does everything have to be?
Quantum Hell.
Why does everything have to be so evil with you?
It's the games that I came across, Tim. There's
Why
not
can't it
much
be
I can
like?
do about this.
Why can't it be like quantum cute puppies?
Or
Now
I don't know.
that would be a Mermage game.
It would,
Or
it
I
would.
don't know. Flufftacular Expectations. There
Yeah,
you go.
exactly.
There's a game name. Flufftacular Expectations. What a game name.
So it's a
Why has
physics-based
no one ever made a
shooter?
game called that? Yep. Why not?
I'll leave this type of stuff to you. That looks like an ice cream scoop.
Would you actually rather
This looks like something that could be in
physics-based
VR,
games?
to be real.
Oh yeah.
Fair.
VR aiming though without laser pointers is very challenging. I can tell you from personal experience after playing H3 VR, which is basically a gun simulator but with hilarious game modes, and a lot of other first-person shooters such as Ubal Alpha, Moment, I think it's called Memoriam, and many others. I've played many VR games over the years. And a lot of them have their various difficulties and stuff like that, yeah.
All right, Ray, we're back to you again.
All right, where are we at? Montabby. Speaking of stealing games.
And before anybody says anything,
Montabby?
I tell these guys to steal my games. Because
Otherwise our lists
Yeah,
would be
we've
very
had
small.
permission.
yeah, because believe me, I spend way too long looking for games. Please, guys, take some. See, this would have been my creature collector game this month. I'm kind of glad that someone else could take it. It's not exactly Pal World, but you know. I guess it's more authentic to the actual Pokemon. Nintendo will sue them immediately. Actually, Pokemon's never been grid-based anyway, right?
When your Montavi is stolen?
Yes, it has.
They had the Mystery Dungeon.
Okay, see, my Pokemon knowledge
And the
is, like,
original, however many original games were actually grid-based?
not very many, right? I mean,
Well, it's always
blue,
been out.
yellow,
remember,
red, blue, yellow.
remember, I only played like
Crystal,
the
Silver.
first Game Boy games of Pokemon.
Well, those are grid-based, aren't
Yeah,
they?
those
Yeah.
are grid-based, yes.
Yeah, and then I played Pokemon.
Minus the comedy balls.
What was the open world game that came out for the Switch? The open world version. Pokemon.
Legends?
Yeah, Legends Arceus.
Yeah, I have that
Yeah,
one, yeah.
I've played that. But other than that, I leave all the Pokemon to my kids. Alright, speaking of games that nobody likes but me, Madden 27.
Alright.
Dude, it's the game I play the most of every year. I would be...
And it's such a sad shame, given how
because I
EA
play it
has
with my
completely
kids.
fucked it. I get that, Tim, but remember, this year, it's going to hurt you. Judging by what I know about what happened to college football, it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna make you so sad.
No, it won't,
So
because
fucking
it's all
sad.
Ultimate Team shit that affects me, Silver.
Oh no! This affects your game mode. It does.
What,
They
franchise?
put macro transactions into it. In order to level up your coach and your players, you're gonna need to fork out a fucking shit ton of money. Not even fucking joking here, dude. I'm being serious.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Oh yeah. You will. Because I said, if they're gonna put it in college football, they're definitely gonna bring it to Madden. You bet your ass
I
they
was gonna
will.
say, they already make enough money off Ultimate Team and Madden, believe me.
Oh, they're gonna try to bleed everyone fucking dry at this point. But you know, fuck EA in general.
You know what the,
as
you know what
we
the funny
always
thing
say,
is?
right?
Like, you bring up a trailer for Madden, and the only thing you don't see is gameplay of Madden. Like,
Yeah, right?
No, it's just people pretending they're coaches.
okay, so here's what I'll say about Madden. I'm sad that it's the only choice we have. It's the only official NFL licensed game that you're gonna get. I feel like the lack of competition is awful, and most games look like the same every year. 26 was way better than like the last 3 iterations before it. At least money. Oh, at least quality wise. Is this one gonna be good? I have no idea. So
that EA doesn't know the meaning of the word quality. I don't fucking think so.
The thing is you know what they should be doing is like making it every other year and then releasing like a paid roster update between, because that's the problem, right? Like you can't pump out a brand new game year after year after year and improve it in any way, shape, or form.
As much as we would love that, especially the football fans, they can't. They need that money, man.
And I was going to say, Call of Duty has 4 different development studios making COD. That's how they can do it year after year. This is the same company making the same football game every year. It's only one development studio doing it. So that's the issue with that. All right, so Mermit, you're up next. What do we got?
Alrighty, we have Chop Chop Inc.
Am I in on Vince Vaughn at quarterback? He's 56.
Corporate.
Nothing can replace.
Yep.
Chop, chop, chop.
I will admit, Ray found this one for me.
Oh yeah, my Joe game. Who found that one for me?
Me.
Ray.
There we go.
So the only one who's mentioned their pick of the month is Mermit so far, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
As I mentioned,
I'm undecided, but
yeah, I'm also at that point right now. Like, I haven't really picked. But I have a good idea.
Actually, I'm tied between 2. But
I promised myself I was going to pick something that's a wild card, so I am. It will probably make me lose, but I also don't care.
I mean, this probably could have worked as a joke game, honestly. Like, it is quite funny.
But it's also, it looks like it's well put together.
It does look like it could be pretty fun, too.
Exactly. Alright, Silver, we're back around to you. What you got?
Alright, Beasts of Reincarnation.
That's a big one. That's not going to be hard
Which
to find.
just came out.
I was going to say,
Which
that's
just came out.
Speaking of Pokemon,
I believe Let's Maybe had a comment about this earlier in the podcast.
Yeah,
the review, exactly what he said, but
the reviews were not glowing, and it's got mixed reviews on Steam.
And that is a shame. I do wonder why. I'm curious.
We could investigate if you'd like to.
It doesn't look too bad.
Yes, I suppose.
Must be another reason.
Alright. Game has decent combat, decent parry. $60 are ridiculous, though. This game would easily recommend it with 30 or 40. Right now, I say wait for sale. The game looked excellent in trailers, but the first impressions did I'm not impressed with the combat. Okay, problem with combat. That game will not work.
Yes, people are unsatisfied.
Yes, boring and uninteresting. Not a game worth playing. Wouldn't even play it if it was 95% off. Great. I refunded it. Hear me out. The game is pretty solid ideas and concept. It does feel like Nier/Stellar Blade. Okay. Pokemon type thing, which is cool on paper, but nothing about it feels polished. Should have been in development a few more months. Honestly, feels like a demo.
Oof. Quite scathing reviews.
That is quite scathing indeed.
And another one said something about even with FSR on, the performance is shit. Okay, it's basically that.
Oh, for fuck's sake, yet another game that's suffering from the lack of quality control as usual.
Well,
what the fuck is wrong with this industry, man?
Unreal
it's all
Engine,
about the money, isn't it?
Unreal Engine 5, that's what the problem is.
For fuck's sake, it's always a fucking Unreal Engine 5 at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, because only
like... But no, in truth, it is both Epic's fault for not fucking managing the freaking quality control with that shit, and also the performance and all that shit, not triple checking what it can do without, reassuring the fact that there should be like performance fixes and stuff like that. But also the developers have not implementing their own fixes and stuff like that. So both sides are at fault, regardless of how you play. As far as I'm concerned, you can't just fault Epic for making the engine.
Okay,
You've got to also fault the
before
developers for making the game with the engine
before
without, you know,
yeah, before we
doing
move on,
contingency plans.
I want to
But
see
yeah,
what this game has for like minimum specs. So, by all rationale, how much RAM does your computer have, Ray?
I at right now. I think I have a usual like 16 gigs.
Okay, so by all accounts, Ray should be able to run this game, right? But I love how it says at the bottom, run it low at 1080p, 40 FPS with DLSS on. FSR 1 performance, SSD required. And then for like recommended spec, it's a lot different. They recommend 12 gigs of graphics RAM. And you can only
VRAM? What the fuck?
Yeah, 12 gigs of VRAM, and it says medium at 1080p at 60 FPS with DLSS on. So even with 12 gigs of
Jesus.
VRAM, they're like, you can run this at medium.
What the fuck?
Okay, I can see why people are having performance issues then. I get it.
Yeah, that sounds like poppy fucking cock.
No, that sounds like, hey, if you want to run this on high, you better have like a 5090 or something. Which
Yeah,
is,
hey, how about you pay $6,000 for a fucking PC that can run this shit?
thanks, AI.
Fuck's
All right,
sake.
what's next, Ray?
Oh, don't get me started.
I know, I won't.
Next is Gunstoppable. That's the one I started.
Gunstoppable.
I am
What a name.
unstoppable.
Whatever machine awaits us in here, I will obliterate it.
It's a boomer shooter, Silver. Why isn't it on your list? I'm disappointed.
Do you think revenge will give us closure?
It's
Kind of gives me
RoboQuest vibes?
A
nah,
little bit. I was actually thinking more of
Ultra Kill.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely Ultra Kill.
Yeah,
because
that
of
definitely-
the pace.
I see that.
Mix of Ultra Kill and oh, what was that Cyberpunk first-person shooter that had the guy with the chainsaw in the Tim?
Yeah, but you played that one too.
Turbo something.
Yeah,
Wasn't that on Murmush's list?
Turbo
Yeah.
Overkill.
Yeah, it's a mixture of Turbo Overkill and Ultra Kill. Funny that these are two games with the word kill in the title.
And there's a demo available. Demo.
Demo.
I would recommend
One of these
checking that
days
out.
we'll get around to actually, you know, tracking them.
Hey, as I said while you were in the bathroom, I paid and somebody's actually setting it up for me. I finally did. Okay, so I think I've
Oh
made
yeah, I
my
was going to say yeah. I didn't hear that. Yeah.
yeah. I think I found my
Sorry.
pick of the month. I'm probably gonna lose, but I don't care. I think this game idea is really cool.
Obliterate it.
Is Wild Blue Skies.
Grimclaw's forces have reached our shore.
So
Oh, finally, a game with
I
the actual name that makes sense.
I like Star Fox, right? But I don't want to buy a
Yes.
Switch 2 to play Star Fox. So I found my own indie Star Fox.
Yay.
Will I
Being
win?
fair.
Will I win any? Will I win the game of the month? Pick of the month doing this? No. Do I care? No.
Loki's on my tail. Get him off. Thanks for the assist.
Hey, dude.
Plus,
Game is
plus
concept,
technically this game is not a
vibes,
remake of a game from 15 years ago. So I mean, it's already got that going for it.
Yep.
For people that need context of that, the new Star Fox game that came out is actually just is literally just a remake of Star Fox 64 from 15 years ago.
Well, so is every other Star Fox been.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So like, at least this is its own thing.
Let's end this.
As long as they tell me to do a barrel roll, I'll be happy. I mean,
I'm glad to see that your bars are so high.
yes, that's all they have to do is just tell me to do a barrel roll. That's all I care. All right, but yes, that's my pick of the month. Is it gonna win me anything? No. All right. Listen, it's not cute enough, Murmush. We've all learned
Blue
it's not.
Galaxy.
We've all learned from you. It has to be cute. Like that cute cooking game that absolutely whooped our ass a couple months ago.
Guess what, Tim?
Another cute cooking game.
No, it's a
No.
creature collector.
Yep.
Another one.
Except this is all underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Different.
And it's family friendly, so it has the Mermaid Shield rule. Honestly, I think it's cool though, because it's for somebody that has kids, it's actually nice to see how many games you can actually buy for your kids. Because Gregory got his first Steam game the other day. Very proud.
Which one?
I bought him Backyard Baseball.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I had him sit in here and play it because I got it and played it on Coffee and India. It's fantastic. If anybody was like a fan of the original, this new remake version is awesome. But it's also $40, which is expensive. So I reached out to the developer again. I was like, listen, my 10-year-old loves your game. Is there any way you can send me an extra code? And they did. So I went and created him a Steam account, and he gets to play. He gets to play it on his own laptop now. He's so proud.
Nice.
Nice.
I got him away from Roblox. He's on Steam now.
Ah, thank goodness. Good on you for that.
All right, what's next?
In all seriousness, good on you.
What's next, Silver?
All right, number 4, Meridian. I'm saying that right.
Yes, you are.
Is the voice recognition thing coming through?
Meridian, it got delayed.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes. No, actually, I'm not. He did it. He did it,
It's okay.
guys.
Technically, Silver, you're not the only one to have one this month. My last game was also delayed, so we're just skipping off.
And and the crazy part, guys, is we didn't make these lists that long ago. It's not like we made them 2 weeks ago. We made them like a couple days ago.
Yep, I made my list on Sunday. If I recall,
And the crazy part is they didn't even like make an announcement. They just like delayed it. That's it. That's it.
Which is 3 days ago. Yes, I made one on Sunday. All right, fine. Then scratch that. Number 3 then.
Okay.
Fields of Mestria. This is one of the 2 games that are tied for pick of the month. Because it comes out in 1.0 this month.
Okay.
Which, quite surprised that it's also coming out in 1.0.
I was gonna ask you. I was like, pretty sure this game is already
Yeah, why
out.
is this? Yeah, this is why I made sure to put that in there.
Okay,
It's coming out at 1.0. So it's officially hitting.
Well, technically, if you made this your pick of the month, you would win automatically because it has 21,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews.
I would go with recent reviews in this case.
Yeah, but it's still
that's why
753 overwhelmingly positive reviews.
Yeah, so the 2 games that are tied are both very positive. I've checked. I know because I own both of them, but I don't own one on Steam. I own one on Xbox and one on Steam. But that's why I'm like debating. I'm like, well, they're kind of tied in that regard as well. So I'm like, I'm debating because they both got at 1.0 as well the same month. So I'm also like, fuck's sake, two games of a similar genre because both of them are farming. Of course they are.
Classics.
Indeed. But one is pixel style, which of course pixel fucking art. One of my favorite art styles, despite how, retro it is. I don't give a shit. It's one of my favorite art styles. And of course, the other one is 3D anime style. But yeah, it's a tie between this and the other. So I'll decide once my list is finished.
All right. What's up next, Ray?
Next is Pack My Order.
Pack your order. Or pack my order. Sorry.
Pack my order.
Excuse me.
I'll hurry up after the podcast, but I kind of got one to run. I'll pack your order later.
Good one.
Kind of an online shopping puzzle game.
couple puns earlier, that's for sure.
Is a cozy online shopping sim. Fill your cart based on customers' list budgets. Wow, so it's like a budgeting game.
Kind of, yeah. Gotta get what they want within whatever their
Budget would be.
budget is.
Huh. I'm down with that. That's me every time I make an Amazon, I mean a Walmart order to have delivered to my house. What, do you think I like going grocery shopping sober? I just have all my food sitting for me when I get home from work.
Oh, trust me, I don't like grocery shopping either. You know, we're guys. Guys don't fucking like grocery shopping. Whoever tells you that, they're a lying fucking asshole. We don't like shopping, period.
Or they're in the presence
We
of their
never
wife.
like shopping.
Yeah, and then I have to. Then I have to.
No, I'd be fucking honest.
Yes, dear, I love grocery shopping.
I'd be like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'll only go grocery shopping if
Blinks
you buy me
rapidly.
dinner.
You know what's funny is
Blink,
that
blink, 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 blink.
Jess just refuses to go grocery shopping.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? I would say I would go grocery shopping if you buy me dinner. That's the compromise.
So after
buy me
2
dinner.
years of waiting, this game is finally coming out because I've been watching gameplay of this game for 2 years now, and it's finally coming out on the 13th.
Nice. It's always nice to see a game getting a 1.0 release, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
there are quite a lot of games that don't
best-
see the light of day.
Best part is, it's not even going to early access. It's just coming out fully done.
Very nice. You see, that's also something I also like seeing.
Actually, I've seen that with quite a lot of games in development now, where they literally were just like, we've decided to skip early access and we'll just put the game out when it's done.
I need to find her.
Smart move. Even though that can cause complications for some indie developers, especially. But hey,
Depends if you got a
if you
good
plan it right,
publisher.
yeah, if you plan it right and you got a good schedule of updates and progression through game development, good on you. It means you've managed it right and you don't have a shit out of a manager that doesn't know how to do management properly.
Exactly.
But unlike a lot of AAA publishers who decide to beat around the bush and then fuck up the progression of the game development. And,
All right, Mermich, we're back around again.
Luz Lagoon.
Luz Lagoon.
LOU.
Yeah, I know. I have the spelling right in front of me. We don't have to do
Okay.
this anymore. We don't have to do this no more. We have
He's
the
got 2
technology.
screens.
Yeah, I've got 2 screens now.
We've got the technology. We have the
Hey
technology.
there, I'm Ines, Community Manager at Tiny War. I'm thrilled to welcome you to Luz Lagoon, our cozy exploration and crafting
I
adventure.
was wondering what I got in the mail. It was
set across the vibrant
Bandai
community
Namco
of the
sent me
Limbo
something today.
Archipelago. Equipped with your swirler tool and your trusty seaplane, you embark on a heartfelt
Okay, this
journey
looks
to
cool.
bring the island communities
Anything-
together
I know,
after a
right?
dreadful storm. And of course, to unravel the mystery of your Uncle Lou's mysterious disappearance. Before you start your adventure, create a character that feels just right for you. Whether you're going for laid-back island explorer or bold sky captain, you can choose the hairstyle, colors, and facial features that match your vibe. After all, this is your journey. As you arrive on Luz Island, it's time to put the swirler to work. This handy multi-tool lets you vacuum up just about anything.
Okay, I
From
can totally
scattered
see
scrap
where
and
Mermich's
tropical
appeal of
plants
this game is.
to materials brought by Limbo's unique wildlife.
It's no
Everything
lifted, but
you
I get it.
collect will be used to repair buildings, craft items, and
Kinda makes me
help
think
the
of,
local communities thrive again.
Mario Sunshine mixed with
As the
Slime
adventure
Rancher a little bit.
continues, you
Yeah.
unlock upgrades and new gadgets that open up even more possibilities. Scoop up resources, glide across islands, build helpful structures,
just
and
be
of
in that
course,
vibe, huh?
relax with a bit of fishing. When you're
Yeah,
ready
for
to
such a game
explore
like the
further,
initially
jump
saw
into
the
your
trailer, I thought it
seaplane
was so
and see
simple.
what's
This actually has
waiting
quite a bit
beyond the
to it.
lagoon. Flying
Yeah.
feels smooth and intuitive.
I like the plane.
So you'll be island hopping in no time. Once you've found your wings, you can take on wing
Do you like
challenges
planes?
and other fun
I like
trials
planes.
that will unlock new parts and spray guns.
I like
So you can
planes
create
and
a plane
trains.
That's as fun to look at as it is to fly.
No, wait.
Yeah, exactly. I like
Every
trains.
pilot needs a place to land, and in Loose Lagoon, you have a slice of island paradise to call home. Whether it's a chill little shack or a sprawling beachfront hangout, build your dream home and let your creativity run wild. Choose from a range of structural building blocks, furniture, and decorative touches to design a space that feels completely yours.
It's like, it's got decorating, it's got exploring, it's
Exploration
got
is at the heart of
collecting.
Loose Lagoon, and each island has its own spirited community.
What more could you ask
Meet
for?
the Chanies in Tango Bloom, the
And it's
archipelago's
cutesy.
liveliest town. Before drifting over to Gleamweave, where the mysterious boy moves in rhythm with
Yes,
the tides.
Ray. I suppose you could ask for that.
Or stop by Balderia, home to the hardworking and slightly grumpy goblins who mine sugar crystals.
He doesn't
deep
look very
within the
grumpy.
island. Every location introduces memorable characters, unique challenges, and new ways to help the archipelago flourish again. So, whether you're hot on the trail of Uncle Lou's disappearance or just kicking back and enjoying life in paradise,
No, that
Loose
game looks
Lagoon
really
is
good.
full of adventure, creativity,
Okay,
and
so
cozy
we're
island
back to
charm.
you.
So, are you ready for
Alright,
takeoff?
number 2. Agent 64, Spies Never Die. Yeah, that's right. Someone's making their own indie rendition of GoldenEye.
That's
as far
awesome,
as I
though.
can tell. I've heard about this for quite some years, actually. This has been in the works for about maybe 4 or 5 years now.
Yep, this definitely looks like GoldenEye.
The inspiration is clear.
I was gonna say, it's not like we're ever gonna get a proper... Well, I mean, we did technically get, like, the re-release of GoldenEye, correct? A couple years ago?
Yes. It's on Xbox. And Game Pass.
Well, we're never gonna get anything like a sequel, so I mean, hey. Fuck it, if no one else is gonna do it, you do it.
Well, you wouldn't really want a sequel from that because you didn't have a sequel.
Exactly. It has a story mode and a... Obviously, gotta have a PvP mode. Which was like the most most beloved thing about that game.
Yeah,
not
especially
in
with our
Silver's
job.
eyes, but, you know.
Yeah. I didn't really have a group of friends to, or 4 controllers to do that with. I did do it at school once. Where we had like close to Christmas break and there was like one of those like it's like a garage sale but in school for charity.
Yeah.
Where you could even you could buy all sorts of things for charity, but you would get something in return, obviously. And they had an N64 in school, and there were like 4 controllers hooked up to it, and then you could play PvP. GoldenEye was pretty cool.
So, I will admit, I am one of those people that is old enough that we had Halo 2 and Halo 3 LAN parties where we had 4 televisions in the same room in a circle, and we would have 16-player Halo games, like, legitimately every Saturday night. So, I am old as hell, if you can't tell. But, you know, those are some of the funnest experience I ever had in gaming, I'll tell you. Alright, Ray, what's up next?
Next is Pites. That's like light with a P instead of an L.
Oh, yep, we found our minimalistic puzzle game. Woo, we did it!
There it is.
There it is, guys.
Inspired by Redstone logic in Minecraft.
Oh no. Minecraft Redstoner in me is looking at this and thinking, oh god, we're back to pistons.
I was gonna say I was almost concerned that we wouldn't get one.
What do you think, Mermich? Would you rather do this or create?
Probably that, because I at least understand how piston mechanics work and flying machines.
Okay, so this was gonna be my other
Every
choice
knight
if I did not
needs
do
a
the pick of the
sword.
month on the other one.
Let's try out Skyrim.
This
It's
is
light and quick.
Sworcery,
What about something with more torque?
where they just
River
have the most
Diesel,
wild swords you can
pure
possibly use in this
In
game.
fact, we've got all
You don't
sorts
say.
of powers around here. Try this one. That one? Blade in the boulder, perhaps? That sword hits different without the stone. What's this? Wimbledon? My serves! Return this, you filthy casual! Special delivery! Box them up with the pack-and slasher. No need to handle with care.
So you
And
literally
here's
can
one
pack
to
'em in a
top
box.
it off. Oh, you're going to need a bigger sheet. We should tidy up. Now, let's put them to work. And we can't forget about this one.
They want to have a shark
Sorcery.
sword, Merman.
It's the game with a lot of souls.
Very daft.
There is 74
Very
different swords in this game.
Oh my gosh.
Oof.
Yes.
So
I
a lot
like-
of swords.
I like swords.
I like
All right.
swords.
All right.
This
what's
is the theme of this freaking podcast. This
Yeah,
time.
pretty much. All right, so
Loopbound.
Loopbound. Never heard of the game.
Yeah, sure. It's almost as if I stole it off your list.
No memories.
I've joked before that sometimes some months we could just pick our games off Tim's list and nobody knows.
To be fair, I did come across this and then saw that it was on your list, so.
It's a tactical RPG game.
Roll to survive. Fight.
But
Yes.
it has D&D elements, Silver. So no cards, but D&D
Every
instead.
choice is a gamble. And the game is unforgiving.
Also, it does have a demo, if you want to check it out.
Learn. Die. Repeat. Rest while you can, heroes. The next run awaits.
All right. Silver, your next. Your last one, right? Yep.
Yep. And last one is Star Sand Island.
All right. So which one you picking, Silver? Come on. You got all of them out there now. You gotta make the choice.
Welcome to my island vlog. It's me, Solara. Here on the island, everything just slows down for you. And the best part is, the alpaca coming.
Fields of Mystery.
All right, you're gonna pick the other one. All right. Did you pick yours, Ray, or is yours still on the list?
Mine's gonna be my last one.
Okay.
Organic watermelons delivered right to your door. Chilled and shipped anywhere on the island. Fresh veggies delivered in a flash. Just $9.99, and your Star Sand getaway starts right now.
So if you haven't known already, Stover has talked about this game a lot. So this game, so this game's only went into early access for like what, 6 months?
Yep. I have played
That's
about.
impressive turnaround.
I think I played about 120 something hours, maybe
Yeah.
more.
He got his time in.
Actually, I could tell you exactly how many hours I've played. Minus that pause music shit. I have played actually 210 hours. Excuse me. How dare I cut my time in half? And believe me, getting to the point that I'm at has been incredibly
Time
grinding.
never stops. And once you find your own pace,
Hell, I haven't even unlocked everything in the game yet.
that's the real magic.
Even after 210 hours.
Well, I mean,
Although I did, I did utilize some, duplication glitching.
okay, that's fair. It does
They
have
fixed that sadly.
It does have a demo. The full game is $40.
If you like farming games, it's definitely one I'd recommend playing.
It's currently on Game Pass as well, right?
Yes, but I decided to buy it while it was cheaper.
No, I totally get that.
I was like, why the hell not?
All right, Ray, what's your last one?
Last game, because my fourth is delayed, is Sandustry. This will be my pick.
This is gonna surprise Ray so much.
It's already in your list. Or
Yeah,
already-
of all the things that I could actually have, right?
It's not my first choice in a game that you would choose to play, Tim. But
And it's also coming to
Here we are.
Game Pass, Silver. It was on the Game Pass list today that they announced. No, it's not usually my type of game, but I figured it was something outside my comfort zone, and I like to do that once in a while. But just automation is not really my strong suit, but, you know, how do you improve at something? By trying.
practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Because practice makes perfect.
Just like if I started building in games a lot, I could probably get better at it. I don't have the patience to learn. In some games, it's way easier to build than others as well.
Yeah, we can change that, Tim. Just say the word.
Put me through
Just
pain,
say the
please.
word. Oh, no. We'll actually make it fun. There are ways to make building fun. Trust me.
That's true.
I should know.
All right.
Well, I find it fun.
My number 9 is Expedition Samurai,
has endured
which is a party-based CRPG with co-op.
Now,
that is
strangers
based,
bring more trouble.
where you play a group of samurai.
You have not been here, foreigner. Not lived under their thumb.
I have come with a great
It's definitely not
opportunity
Divinity
for
level
you
of
to
polish,
not
but
only
it's
ensure
definitely
your survival here,
something in that vein when it comes to combat.
Every blade of grass hides a striking viper. Every lord will
I wish it
demand
had 4-player
something from
co-op,
you.
but, you know, 2-player co-op is...
Every ally is one
doable.
betrayal from becoming your foe.
Not everything's going to be Divinity and Baldur's Gate.
I just need to know we're going in the same direction.
Or any
So
of the other
choose wisely for a fool's first lesson.
Oh, there's more.
Maybe their last.
Oh, wait. There's more.
Will you be a slave to honor? Or the
Yeah,
end?
so if you play in 2-player mode, it literally splits the screen, which I thought was a weird choice.
You came here as strangers.
Especially if it's on.
Some games do that. I've seen games.
You may
Yeah.
leave as
Oh, yeah, like
ghosts,
A Way Out and.
traitors,
Yeah, the developers.
I guess it makes it so you don't have to be stuck on the same screen with each other. Like, I'm meaning that you could literally split ways and it would work.
Yeah. That makes complete sense, yeah. I totally understand from that perspective.
Alright, so Mermich, what's your final
Yep.
one?
Ping pong.
Ping pong. It sounds like sound effects that that two pans would make when they collide or fall on the floor. Doesn't it though?
So you're basically just, you're taking a hockey stick and just smacking shit around?
Yep.
It works.
It's not just a hockey puck.
Oh yeah, you can do it with knives and everything else. I see that.
Survivor like when you're freaking smacking guns and knives and everything else around.
Okay, that could be fun. And as always, I would be remiss to not say it has a demo.
Yay!
Demo.
It has a demo and a prologue.
Ah.
All right.
Neat.
So the last game for me is something I was gonna play in Coffee and Indie today, but I got pulled away. Did I spell that wrong? Well, of course I did. There it is. Anomaly President. So, for people that have been around a while, like one of my favorite older games, indie games, was Anomaly Agent. They have decided to go full-blown crazy with the sequel, which is Anomaly President. Which is a roguelike action game which features about 80 different types of combat from every single different type of gameplay they can find. Which is why I love it, because it never gets boring. You have every thing that they can throw at you thrown at you. And it's by few games.
How many games do they make?
What, in this series?
A few.
I don't know.
Tim.
Two.
A few.
A few. But yes,
I
Anomaly
think
Agent.
the pun.
I know, fuck you.
A few too many times.
Hey, Silver, you want to play just the dancing part for me?
But Silver, you missed out on the Genshin dancing event.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I hate rhythm games. Okay.
Anomaly President came out yesterday.
Into early access. Interesting.
It is built in 3 core pillars: action, base building, and exploration. Yeah, this game actually has base building. Wild compared to the first game, which was a straight up action game. Oh yeah, you can get claws put in your hand like Wolverine. But all right, that is all of them. And thank you guys for hanging out for the podcast today. For the people that are here, we have 5 giveaways to do once we finish up. And if one of these gentlemen would like to be so kind, because I'm currently doing something, if you want to post the link to the Overflow show in chat, I would appreciate it. Just so everybody knows, it is free to watch this month. I will post it in the Discord if you're in there as well. I'd recommend giving it a shot. Like I said, it's free to watch this month, and there's a lot of games in there that we did not have time to cover during the main show. And a lot of them are very good. Especially a few of them are really, really good. That's the problem is like, especially with my list, I try and cover the bigger games on the main show, obviously, which kind of kicks off some stuff that I would actually love to show off. But it would be remiss to not mention, like, A Plague Tale or Star Wars Zero Company. It would be very stupid of me to not mention those bigger games. So, yeah, that's why the Overflow show exists. So we can still give you those lesser known games and you can still check them out and see if they're worth your time. All right. So, with that being said, no Restory Chill Electronic repairs. No. Actually, though, I will say, low budget repairs is on the Overflow show. We did not forget about that.
Yep.
Just want to put that out there. Has no one picked Iron Nest Heavy Turret Simulator? I saw that on ACG's
I saw
channel.
it.
I saw that on ACG's channel as well. That looks pretty wild. I'm surprised Silver of all people didn't get that one. Because that
I
looks
might have chosen that one, but I could have sworn we saw that. Like, I thought it got delayed a few times because I could have sworn I'd seen that on the lists previously.
All right.
Here we go.
So, with that being said, we're going to end this here. Sorry about the minor technical difficulty. I didn't do anything wrong this time. During the Overflow show, we had an issue like this too, where I accidentally kicked something, but I didn't do that today. Everything just fucking died. I have no idea why. I'm hoping to be able to get rid of the laptop thing pretty soon and just go back to having a full setup like I should. What's funny is I literally have my old computer sitting here right next to me. It's just with the motherboard that it has and everything, it would cost me a fucking fortune to upgrade it, right? Especially now with prices of electronics the way they are. Like I can't even
Oh,
run. I can't even run Windows 11 on the old desktop because it has something that makes it so it's not compatible. So unfortunately, I can't really do anything with the stuff I already have. I'll probably just have to sell it off for parts and go from there. But with that being said, tomorrow I will be back with more of the adventures of Elliot. I thank these guys for hanging out. You know what, Mermich? You should have recorded yourself playing that Dinosaur Souls-like game.
I should have.
That would have been good.
That would have been great Patreon content. Just putting it out there.
I'm sorry.
He's still good.
Yeah, I mean, he's still good.
Yeah.
Full game playthrough. He's gonna do the whole thing. He'll beat the whole thing.
Oh God.
No pressure. No pressure.
Are you trying to
Yeah,
imply
up
that he
until I
wants
get
to
stuck in the
have,
third boss again.
Exactly.
I say you trying to imply he wants to torture himself?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why else would you want to get married?
He'll be like, I think Lotri would be like, you'd have to pay me to do that.
None of us get paid. We're all just unpaid interns.
Sad face.
The truth comes out.
I mean, we're all just unpaid interns, really.
We were all unpaid interns all along.
Yeah, exactly. $1 simulator still lives on. But all right, guys. Thank you so much for everybody who's watching on YouTube. Come watch it live next time. I will post the link for the Overflow show on YouTube, so if you see it, it will be down below and you can check it out for yourself. Like I said, it's free this month. Go check it out. But for everybody that's still here, just wait a moment. We'll do some giveaways and then we'll get out of here. But with that being said, everybody say goodbye and Silver say the thing.
Good night, everybody.
Folks.
Schlong out.
Great. That's good enough for me. Schlong out. All right. So let's do some giveaways. We're gonna be giving
And
away.
I will use the bathroom, so I will be back.
Oh my God! Control your bladder.
Again?
Yeah.
I had beans for lunch. Okay.
Oh
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Never mind. Yeah. We don't
Wait,
need to hear about that.
Beans make you want to piss?
No
They don't
shit.
do that for me.
We're not
They just
talking
make me fart. They don't make me shit. Jeez, what the hell guys are you fucking eating?
Maybe he
What kind of
had
beans are
crappy
you
beans. I'm not questioning
Yeah, we're
things.
not questioning anything like that. Oh yeah, so people that want to know what the humble choice is this month, it's Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, pretty good game. Dead